His guideline just says drink more.
Pretty much. Matter of fact, I do need to go. Anyway, give me a few minutes on that, though. Alright, here we go. Last time, after finally facing down their once faceless rival, Lady de Grey, in front of the Begotten Council, the Iron Tempest retreated to Violet's family home and planned their next steps forward after a shocking reveal and a hard denial from the Council. Electing to head into town to prepare for the grand gala to be held in the Norellian's honor that evening, our heroes indulged in a little bit of shopping within the capital city's massive trade district. Verna and Flint acquired new pets in the form of a blue pseudo-dragon and a rock. And Jinx bought a lot of cats. And Violet managed to get her axe enchanted and find some fancy new earrings that made her mind less cloudy when she got angry. While they were out, Jinx came up with a plan of his own to hide the newly ousted King Darius Barclay from the watchful Norellian eyes in the city, and with some help from Verna and Tybalt, managed to gather all the materials to put his plan into motion. Back at the manor, the group prepared for the evening, dressed to the nines with looks that could kill. After a little prodding, Darius finally agreed to Jinx's plan, and the party headed out to the event for the evening. At the gala, the event of the season played out. Everyone was there. Forgotten Council and Norellian diplomats alike, mingling and dancing without a care in the world. Flint, still trying to pry for more information on his family, learned of a secret black market magic smuggling operation that Torin Astroforge believes might have something to do with the unrest brewing in the slums. Jinx, looking drop-dead fucking gorgeous as Jill, flirted with nearly everyone in the room, including Lady de Grey, who she managed to snag some alone time with the next day, Emperor Tarshus' mysterious fiancé, Robin Hawar, and Jinx's most recent bed partner, Wilma Farthing. During the party, however, Verna slipped out to perform her part of the plan, and though she was extremely quiet and managed to plant her asset within the Norellian embassy, she was attacked with a warning shot and a picture linking her to the slain newspaper editor found earlier that day. As the night carried on, Jinx and the rest of the group put their plan into action, stirring up the band and putting on a grand show for everyone. No one noticed Darius until he had already fallen to the floor, a quote-unquote victim of an apparent poisoning. Believing it to be the Norellian generals that had slain the king against her country's wishes, Lady de Grey retaliated by holding the young Robin hostage. But as the situation lulled into a mild calm, Robin pulled away, and placing her finger on the lady's forehead, she whispered a word, and Lady de Grey fell to the ground, dead. Norellians quickly escaped on General Sayer into the night as some members of the Iron Tempest managed to get Darius's corpse out of the ballroom. But as the rest of them went to investigate what had happened to the icy head councilwoman, they discovered not the body they were expecting, but instead a corpse of dark black skin and hollow white eyes. Now, as panic has set into the area, our heroes attempt to regroup once more and try to make sense of the mess their attempts to save their king have just started. Okay, so, Verna.
Yes.
After you had planted the package that you were supposed to be taking care of, you hurried your way back to the Zapata family manor, knowing that as your only meet-up point. Excuse me, I've got heartburn like crazy today. Anyway, sorry. But as you went in, waiting for the rest of them to come in for the evening, you're just kind of sitting there in the foyer. Pebbles has given you a glass of wine to kind of relax with. And you still have that picture as well.
Is there something written on it or no behind it?
Roll investigation. Nothing written from what you can tell, and the scene that you see in this photo is rather grisly. the other interesting thing too is that this was taken extremely recently. Like, this would have had to have been this morning, sometime. You can't really tell the time.
Oh God.
Wow.
Oh,
Echo.
was it me? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take off.
While he's fixing that, Carson, did you set it so that we don't roll advantage anymore?
I did.
Okay, I went and looked at mine, and that's off too. So
Yeah.
I want to make sure that was intentional.
Before we get too deep into the game, I do need to explain that real quick. So, I have been noticing, and I've mentioned this in previous weeks, that appears to be a bug with Roll20 right now. It's not just happening to us. It's been on several streams that I've watched that use Roll20. That it does that double roll. Since I believe that is a bug, that can actually be unfair in some situations. Especially in situations where advantage, disadvantage would have a significant impact on whatever the roll is that you're making. So, in order to keep that from happening, everybody's just going to have to roll double whenever I call advantage or disadvantage. And if I don't call it, you just roll single. As far as attack damage with rolls, because of the way this thing works, when you roll damage for an attack, you'll have to click the name like we were doing before. It doesn't auto-roll damage, so... I will tell you...
It does not auto-roll damage.
It does not auto-roll damage. So whenever you make an attack roll, I'll then tell you to roll for damage, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
This is just to make everything more fair, because I do believe that is a bug, and there might be some situations where advantage, disadvantage would come into play and change the outcome of things heavily. So, anyway. Yid, are you...
Was good?
Okay, now we got to double talk just to see. Okay, start saying. I'm going to start saying some words. You start talking on top of me, and I'm going to say some things. And this is you're not talking. Why are you not talking? You'd say something. Say something. Yeah, you're supposed to be talking so we can hear what I see whether or not.
Pizzeria.
Okay. There we go. We're good. Okay.
Little.
We're fine. Okay, so. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so Verna. Where were we? Wow, that is some booping at boop.
I was looking at the picture.
Oh wait, hold on.
It didn't.
Oh,
boop.
It didn't boop. Hey, Yid.
Yes.
No, I tried to catch it. I think we're fine. Just go with this.
All right. Sorry for the. All right.
No, I'm sorry.
Technical difficulties. This is okay. We'll figure it out later. Anyway. So the picture that you have in your hand currently, you can't really determine if there's anything that would apply to you. Sorry, I keep hearing the boops, and I was getting distracted. This is me and my most ADD right now. Anyway, based on what you see on the picture, you can't determine the time of the day. The face looks somewhat recognizable, but it's covered in blood, and it's really hard to tell if you would know who the person was. However, this photo was given to you for a very specific reason, you can feel. It's got something to do with you.
Can I look at the papers I grabbed from the desk?
Those are in your room.
Well then, let's head to my room.
Okay. As you are getting up from your chair, however, the door bursts open.
Uh-oh.
And in walks Flint, Brad, and Tybalt, all carrying what looks to be the limp form of Darius.
Walking?
I'm assuming that's what you guys are doing.
Well, we're carrying.
Wouldn't we be running because we were scared shitless?
Well, probably. And yes, you see the three of them walking in with Darius's limp body.
Is Darius okay?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I don't know.
need booze.
Let's take him into the room and have what's her name seal it.
Okay. Pebbles, who is coming out with another glass of wine for Verna, just kind of sees all of you walk in with his body, and she's just like, "Oh my, okay, I'll do the thing."
Fine, he's just drunk.
Oh, fine. Just put him up in his room if you can do it. And she'll go and set up the wards on the door.
Okay. I'm gonna. Verna, did your part of the plan go as planned?
Sort of. I've been targeted by somebody. I don't know.
Great.
Yeah.
Because this plan did not go as planned. They killed Lady DeGray, and I think we're at open war with the Norelli.
What?
Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's get everything situated then.
I'm gonna dispel feign death off of him.
Okay. I'm assuming you all just kind of threw him up on his bed that he was staying on, and yeah, Tybalt, as you snap your fingers, the magic just seems to dissipate off of him, and he
Is he still drunk?
What the?
Fred, you know he's not drunk, right?
I mean, he was drunk before he took.
Oh, that's true. He was really. Are you still drunk? Do you
Not-
retain drunk after death?
I mean, I kind of just died, so I don't think so.
So you have no idea what happened after you died, right?
No, it's just y'all did the thing and everything went black.
Not good.
I
So
second
good.
that, not
You were dead, quote unquote, when the real shit hit the storm. Then
Wait, real shit. What happened?
So you died,
Right.
and then Lady DeGray freaked out and grabbed the Emperor's fiance, who then killed her. Then
Hold
the
up.
general turned into a giant dragon and flew them away. I'm fairly sure we're at war with New Relic.
Okay, the last part makes sense, but the second part, huh?
Yeah, man, it happened.
Oh. Beat those slimy tentacle right up my ass. What the hell?
You are gonna have to lay low. No one can know you're still alive right now.
Obviously, oh my, I knew this plan was a bad idea. Just
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling now as well.
oh, it just got even worse.
Yeah. Getting worse by the minute.
So, what was the message you think you got, Verna?
I got a picture of the editor that died this morning with a knife.
From who?
I don't know. It was from the shadows, but I have all
Where did you get the message?
from the hall when I left the building.
So you got it in the building, the New Orleans you're staying with, so someone knows you were there.
Yes, but it wasn't in the building. It was in the alleyway.
This is fantastic.
How'd you get into the building?
Through the window.
Window was unlocked,
No.
so you broke the window.
I jiggled the window and went in.
Is the window broke? Is it obvious that it was a breaking and entering?
Yeah, probably I should have shut the window.
Yep. Okay. This is not good, Brad.
No, no. We're like all accomplices to murder. Like twice.
I mean, one of them isn't really murder. It was just like
I know, but like, you took evidence from a murder scene.
Don't cry. Don't cry, Brad. It's gonna be alright.
Is it?
Well, I gotta go upstairs and grab the paperwork to see what's so important that he died.
Yes, please. Please do.
Okay. I run upstairs, I guess.
Okay. Verna, you're going upstairs to grab the paperwork, and we will cut away from you guys momentarily.
Bum bum bum.
Violet and Jinx, you two were still at the party as you were sitting here looking over this blackened form that just appears to have dropped where Lady DeGrey was. And the massive hole in the ceiling overhead now, as small bits of debris are still raining down. You can see the moon clearly shining in. Several of the council members are obviously around you currently, and several of them are not looking good.
Like, not looking good. How? Like,
Wilma for sure is visibly upset. She doesn't know what the fuck is going on here. Swift Aid looks furious. He looks like he could probably snap somebody in half at any moment. Beldred and Thorin are kind of backing away slightly. Beldred's a little more curious as to see what the hell that thing is. Thorin seems to be calculating things over in his head. The mayor is just kind of holding his hands in his head, his head in his hands currently, and the Brass Dragonborn, Alaris Tamriel, which you know is the mayor of Brigada, is standing next to him, just kind of in shock.
what's this? So, did everybody know about this?
Are you pointing at the body right now?
Yes. I'm like, is this a thing that we just weren't told about that y'all do?
Swift
Or is
Aid,
this a surprise to everybody?
Swift Aid kind of turns to look at you and just, I don't know what the hell that thing is.
So this isn't Lady DeGrey.
Wilma just kind of sheepishly speaks up. No, that's not her. I don't know who or what that is.
So where is she?
It's a damn good question. About this time, behind you, you hear all of the patrons start murmuring, and then a very slow panic starts to spread out amongst the partygoers. About this time, you see Solaris and Swift Aid both speak up as they start commanding paladins outside and inside to start escorting people out and trying to keep the peace in the area.
Okay, I guess Violet, I think this might be a good time for us to leave. Where exactly was this party being held?
It was being held in the Grand Ballroom, which was next to the council chambers in the middle of the gardens. It's kind of off. It's to the north side of the council chambers, but in relation to where the manor is, the manor would probably be slightly southwest from where you are currently. Southeast, excuse me.
I'm gonna whisper to Violet, we need to go to Lady DeGrey's manor and check that place out.
She's just gonna start looking around. Oh, okay.
Like, I guess see if she's actually there, or what's going on. Let's get to the bottom of this.
You two.
Yes, dear.
Anyway, the man that you came in with, where's he?
Man. What man? Which... What?
The king. His body's missing.
What? I'm gonna turn and look. Where's his body?
You don't see any of your companions, and his body's gone. I don't know.
Did the Neuralians take him?
I didn't see anything on that dragon.
Did the dragon eat it?
General Sayer wouldn't have just munched somebody right in the middle of this sanctum.
I don't know the dude that well, so...
Where are your companions?
They seem pretty frightened. They may have ran away.
I mean, if it wasn't for my dad being here, I would have ran too.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty scary, you know, big dragon dude, you know.
Alright, Swift 8, I think we're all a little shaken up by this situation here. Perhaps we just let you do your work and quarantine off the area. We're gonna head home. Nope, I don't think anyone's leaving here just yet.
Well, why would you be holding people here?
This is a murder scene.
Well, yeah. It's also a giant hole in the wall scene with dragons and seems fairly unsafe. People could get hurt. I mean, nobody leaves the city. They should be fine, right?
We don't know where they went and what they're planning on doing. Right now, we need to figure out what the hell this thing is, where your king's corpse went, and who's responsible for all of this mess.
That's true. I don't know what this is. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this.
As you're all standing there, you see Thoriel, the elf woman that Byron was dancing with, kind of walk up to him real quickly and whisper something in his ear.
Can we hear it?
Roll perception.
You gonna try to whisper to my papa? It was almost cool. I saw the 18 happening, and then it dropped a digit.
Hold on, I gotta roll perception. Ew.
I almost saw that one.
Can't make out what she said. Byron looks back to the rest of you. Oh, I see. Swift Aid, really, I don't think any of us are involved with this. Obviously, the lady was not what she appeared to be. I think I have an idea of where the others went. If you would like, I can go get them for you. Fine. I'm sending an escort with you. He motions for 2 paladins.
What is a random guitar riff?
I love it. Don't you?
So, my question really is, what exactly do you need our people for? I mean, yeah, it's a murder scene, but it was our king that got murdered. Shouldn't you be investigating, the people that did it?
We need to investigate all the people that were closest to him as well. And your group was with him all night. If one of them saw something, they might have valuable clues.
Well, of course. But couldn't you just come to the manor we're staying at and ask us the questions there so that they can kind of cope with the problems they're dealing with now? I mean, do you realize what we've lost?
I have a working investigation here currently.
Well, yeah, so you can investigate now and then come see us.
Solaris! He snaps his fingers, and you see the what appears to be a half-elf woman who's covered in chains walk up to all of you now. Escort them as well. See if you can't get any information out of them. Very well.
where are we being escorted to?
I think we're going back to the manor.
Okay, if that's really what needs to happen.
Feel lucky that you're just under Oldona's supervision and I haven't arrested anyone yet.
I mean, we're diplomats from a foreign nation. Do we have immunity here?
You're also still involved in a murder investigation. And by Oldona's will, that trumps any kind of diplomatic immunity.
Well, I don't worship Aldona.
I mean, I guess the last people with diplomatic immunity just went out the roof. So,
I mean, they got to walk, right? That's what I'm saying.
So, anyway, Judikar Solaris is going to escort all of you with 2 more paladins, along with Byron Zapata, back towards the Zapata family manor. Is there anything you would like to do before you get out of here?
giving my papa the look.
I want to, like... Was there, like, all the clothes that she was wearing disappeared, too? Like...
The clothes are still there.
Can I, like, try to, like, since I'm still basically standing, like, kneeling over her, can I, like, feel to see if she's got anything in her clothing?
I will say roll investigation and stealth.
And stealth. Copy that. Investigation. It's gonna be the crappy one.
Okay, roll your stealth roll.
And still...
What was it you were looking for again?
I just want to see if she had anything that maybe seemed out of place, like...
Nothing that seemed too far out of place. As you kind of quickly do a pat down on her, you do notice that she had a dagger strapped to her thigh as well. You start to think this woman actually had pretty good taste. You also find the key to her manor.
Can I pocket that?
Sleight of hand.
I'm terrible at sleight of hand thing.
Oh, well, I'm just doing a medical checkup here. Let me check these legs.
Yep, you slide it right in between your cleavage and nobody notices.
Nice.
Alright, hurry up.
Again, I'm giving my papa the look.
So crazy.
I don't know what's going on here. We need to get back. We have a lot to discuss. I'm gonna stay here and take a look at things for just a little bit myself. I may be back over that way in a little bit.
It's just... Alright.
Members of the council versus
I know.
are involved in a murder investigation. So
Above game, he's... I'm trying to make it look like I didn't want to leave this place, but I really do want to leave this place, because I have places to be.
anyway, yeah, Solaris escorts all of you out. And she starts walking you towards the manor itself.
So what's your goddess like?
Strict. As she should be.
But why should she be?
Justice is never easy.
Doesn't seem like you gotta be strict to be just.
You're right. But the thing I love about her the most is that she's fair, believe it or not.
Well, that's good. Fair's always good.
I believe
How long
that's-
you been working for the church?
My entire life, I grew up in it.
Oh. I just got into the whole church thing myself.
Interesting. What deity do you follow?
Foxia.
Come again?
Voxia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She motions for one of the paladins to kind of get closer to you.
What?
Nothing, just a precaution. Let's move forward.
Am I scary? Just a little girl.
So you all start making your way towards the manor. Back inside, Verna,
Yes.
you have acquired these documents. As you start going through them, I need you to roll an investigation check.
All right.
Can I send Binks upstairs to keep an eye on Darius?
You can. As you're pulling through some of this information, it's really hard to piece together. This almost looks like the ramblings of a madman. You can't really even discern who this guy was. If you want to take some more time to mull over the papers again, you can roll another investigation check.
Okay.
13. From that, as you're looking through, you finally get a name.
Oh. I like names.
You actually recognize the name. And this is not a name that's actually spoken out loud very often either. But apparently the guy who was doing this research was named Terran Darkmantle. You know him.
You said Terry Darkmantle?
Terran Darkmantle. You know him as Keen Edge.
From the underground world, I'm guessing. Assuming.
He's your second in command, basically, within the spy network.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Now I remember. Wait. That's the one that died?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Right. Okay, I gotta go downstairs and let everybody know.
As you start looking through the papers, as you're pulling everything together, one in particular falls out on the ground, and you don't know how you missed it before.
I pick it up and then look at it? Read it?
Really? I like how when you scroll over, the magnifying glass comes over.
I'm done.
God, come at me, bro.
I'm assuming my Raven wrote that?
Sure.
Can ravens write? Question mark.
I mean, it's a smart Raven.
Come at me, bro.
It doesn't have hands. You only have one hand.
It uses beak. That's a scary note. Can I tell who wrote it? Like the handwriting?
Roll investigation with disadvantage.
So roll twice.
Mm-hmm.
4.
No.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense. It's just random scribblings at this point. The message that's written in bright red, which you can actually kind of determine as blood, not ink. It seems incoherent.
This must be the murderer.
Oh man, too much, man, too much.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna head downstairs.
Okay. You head back downstairs. I believe all of your companions are in the foyer still. Darius is upstairs recovering. Binks is keeping an eye on him.
What is this stuff? That stuff. The stuff you went to look at.
It's all right here. And I found out that it is Keenet that is dead.
Who?
My friend from the underworld.
The underworld?
Yes, my underground spy network. The one that's supposed to be running for me.
Well, I guess that explains why no one answers you.
Yeah, that and this
So
note.
what? So if you're sending messages, and
Why does the note say "come at me, bro"?
I don't know.
I think you need to find out.
I need to find out. I need to go talk to my other connection.
Yeah, maybe he won't be dead either.
I doubt he's dead. We have. To
Did you recognize the guy at the dead guy at the newspaper?
How do we
Yeah.
know you didn't kill your commander?
Keenedge is the one dead.
Yeah, I know. How do we know you didn't kill him?
Because I was with you, stupid.
I mean, you're always invisible and shit. Stealth.
I wish I could go invisible.
I mean,
We were all together holding hands when it happened.
how can you hold hands with multiple people?
Can I kick him in the shin?
Sure.
Yeah. So I just gotta figure out who killed Keen.
Do
And
you have any like ideas?
I mean, you got weapons and all this paperwork here. So
Yeah, you probably need to put that somewhere where nobody can find it.
If somebody wants to roll another investigation check to go through the paperwork, since Verna has shown all of you.
All right, I'm gonna take a look. Looks like papers, guys.
It's in
Yeah,
there.
why not? Let me see that. Let me see.
He can't even see.
Shot in the dark every now and then.
some of it is in Braille.
Yeah, the blood could be raised above.
I don't know about that.
What does it matter that he rolled?
Yeah, he can't see.
It's not in Braille, so roll a disadvantage.
Roll a disadvantage. Roll a mega disadvantage.
Yeah, no, you can't determine anything.
The blood could be. Okay,
Ooh.
there you go. There's take that one.
Ah, there we go.
He can see.
Flint, as you're like, everybody's kind of looking through.
Clutch.
Everybody's kind of looking through these papers, and it doesn't make any sense at all. There's these incoherent ramblings of a madman. There's these random photos of people that don't make any sense. There's corpses in a lot of these pictures, but you're starting to notice something in each one of the photos. There's a pattern. Something that
This
was
is interesting.
something that was missed at the crime scene, but you're noticing each one of the corpses that's in these photos, there is a feather next to them. And it's not a raven's feather.
Damn it.
It's something else.
So I tell the rest of the guys, hey, I found something interesting. And I start showing them the photos and start pointing at the feather.
What did you find?
What kind of feather is that?
Yeah.
Make it
I
out.
have no idea. In each one of the photos, Brad, there's a feather by each one of the corpse.
It's just
color
a bunch of pictures of feathers.
But it's not a raven's feather.
Roll nature.
Can I help Flint roll nature?
Sure.
Why is there a bunch of pictures of feathers?
Flint, roll nature again.
Well, it's a bunch of
Also-
bunch of pictures of the crime scenes.
Why does the druid...
However, there's a feather by each one.
Sorry, why does the druid have a +0 to nature?
That's what I was thinking, to be honest.
Well, it wasn't that way before.
Because
Like, plus
my
three.
nature's is tied to intelligence.
Was that a self burn?
Yep.
That sounded like a self burn to
I
me.
was waiting for somebody to say something.
When you say crime scenes, like, can you tell like where these crime scenes are? Like, are they familiar in a historical reference? This is to Abram.
Sorry.
Or
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Well, okay, I'll go ahead and say, Abram, Abram, Flint. The feather doesn't look familiar to you at first, and then as Tybalt's kind of, you point it to him, he's like, "Oh, okay, I've seen these before, actually. There's a blackbird that has feathers like this. I believe it's a red-tipped blackbird or something like that."
Does that mean anything to you, Verna?
Not at the moment. You said red tip blackbird?
Yes.
so like the feather has a red tip on them.
Mhm.
Kind of what you're saying.
Mm,
Above game, I'd like to say that sounds like profiling, but continue.
It's because he's black.
Right?
Yup.
He's a bird.
I just see a feather. I don't see color.
Oh man. So we made it back yet?
Crime scenes. Crime scenes. You said that crime scenes.
We'll say that about this time, as all of you are looking through all of this, Flint, you can't determine where each of these corpses are. Some of the places look familiar. Think one of them's in the Dragon's Den. You definitely recognize the one that was in the newspaper's office, but there's also several bodies that are all over. You find a guy laying in sand. It looks like he's on a beach somewhere. You find one who seems to be pinned to a tree with some kind of darts. Just various people in these grisly scenes. One other thing that you do notice too with that Nat 20 though is that all of them have stab wounds very similar to the guy that was in the newspaper. All in the front, several quick strikes. No attacks to the back.
Velociraptor.
I relay this information, my findings to the rest of the guys and gal.
Verna.
all these deaths sounds very familiar.
Verna.
Yes,
Did
Brad.
your boy here work at the paper shop, or was he just there? Or do you know?
I don't know. Well, I do know that he does write me messages from the paper.
Wow.
Pretty sure he worked there. But those deaths that he was describing, they sound really familiar.
Why? Why do they sound familiar?
Because they sound like the ones we did.
Wait, you mean you?
All of us.
What are you talking about?
The one that's pinned up on the tree sounds like when we went to the underground. Not the underground, the underworld. For oh my god, what's his name? The carrot boy. Remember when
Benny?
Benny? Remember when the people got stuck on the trees? And
I remember somebody shot someone.
yeah. And then went to the other plains, the desert. That doesn't sound
Yeah?
to me. It sounds like no. No.
About this time,
Horizontal.
you all hear.
Holy
Who
crap!
the fuck is that?
We need.
Hide the papers. Hide the
Yeah.
papers. Vernon, go take them back up to your room.
Yeah, I grab everything and run back upstairs.
Go.
I will go to the door. Hello, who is it?
I will go into the kitchen, grab some more ale.
Brad, it's us.
Okay. I guess I'll open the
Brad,
door.
who is it?
It's them.
Too good.
Well, he said it's us, so I just could say it's them.
He who it is?
No. There's a door in between me and them.
Why is it that you go answer the door?
I'll open the door.
Okay, you open the door, and in front of you, you see Byron Zapata.
I do not.
No, you don't. You don't.
Wait,
Do I see them?
Yes. Everyone.
Carson,
Mhm.
why is my father knocking on the door?
Because they locked it.
They locked it, and also you have a police escort currently. So anyway, yes.
People.
Tybalt, as you look over Brad's shoulder as he opens the door, and you see Byron, Violet, and Jinx being escorted by two Paladins of Goldona and Justicar Solaris.
I think this one kind of likes me. He's getting a little fresh all over here close to me.
Who? Who's getting fresh?
Quick.
Who all is here?
Why do you guys have an escort?
Because they don't trust us for some reason, even though it was our king that was killed.
Oh, I thought maybe because it was a giant fucking blue ancient dragon flying around and they're here to protect them.
No, they don't seem like they're here to protect us.
Actually, that is why we're here. And you're also all involved in a murder investigation.
Which murder?
Well, obviously the murder of King Roland Darius Barclay V, who's...
Because the other murder was clearly the Norellians, right? So there's not much investigating to be done.
Well, as of right now, we can't really justify that as a murder, as what was left in the place of our dear Lady de Grey was not humanoid. Well, it was humanoid, but it was
still killed, so it's still a murder. Like,
it was
all lives matter, right?
It was a creature.
Oof, way to pull that one out.
What is happening in this place?
I don't know. They're pretty racist over here, though.
All I
So-
know is I
This
saw
place is
giant,
insane. I want to go home.
Like, didn't you
giant
just say
blue
that,
dragon.
like, whoever this justice
And I ran
lady was fair?
That's what I'm saying.
Everywhere the Norellians go, the place just dies.
Go ahead, Tybalt.
all I know is I saw a giant blue dragon and I ran away. That tends to scare me.
Yes, I've heard he has that effect on people. The main issue we have here is that King Barclay's corpse has gone missing.
What?
You lost the king's corpse.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, we don't know where it went, actually, in all the confusion.
The Norellians take it? They were very animated about killing him.
They were, but, no, from what we could tell, the only ones that took off with Sayre were, General Zakura and Robin.
Yeah, but they weren't the only Norellians in town, right? Come on, there's no way that they wouldn't have escorts, people nearby that could have collected the body and ran.
It is probable there were a few guards that were there. We will be sending a contingency to the Norellian embassy to check on things.
Yeah, check on things. But that place is...
Just to make sure that there's not any foul play involved and make sure there's no third parties involved either. She kind of smiles to all of you.
Third parties?
Well, I haven't seen him.
Who else would want to be involved in something like this?
What kind of smile was it? Was it like a smile as in we may be the third party? Because is that what she's trying to get at here?
Insight.
Of course.
I would like to insight that as well.
Yeah, yeets. Hey, it's not terrible.
Decent. Hard to read her.
How about with that?
Jinx, however, you do kind of hint a little bit of sarcasm.
What you trying to say?
Well, I mean, it's no secret as to the relationship between Barclay and the Aurelian Empire. Having all of you in the same room at the same time, it was a powder keg. I warned them that it probably wasn't the best idea, but the lady wanted to put on a show for everyone.
Yeah, what's up with that? That can't be like... Where's Lady DeGrey? Why we got a missing persons case going on right now?
Which is why we can't rule her as a murder just yet. We need to figure out if she's okay or where she is.
What's the plan for the leadership of the government?
Yeah, I need some like security going on. Y'all need to like worry about this. Like, I got some.
That's actually a good question.
What he's asking is who's in charge now.
Well, no one is technically supposed to be in charge. Lady DeGrey not being there
Was in charge,
but it's because she worked her way up there. With her out of the picture now, the checks and balances are back in place. However, it's too balanced, and that can cause issues in other areas.
So what you're saying is all the council members have equal claim.
Essentially.
who's most likely to step up and try to claim the lead?
Probably Swift Aid, as Byron kind of looks over to Justikar Solaris.
Who's Swift Aid? Which one was that?
He's the sheriff.
Sheriff.
Goddamn, Sheriff.
I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy.
No.
And if I must be frank, I don't know that he necessarily wants the position. Of course, with the current state of affairs, the unrest that's building up in the slums, I think it might not be a bad idea to have him in that position.
Well, shouldn't he have like some extra security right now? If he's like next in line, if they really want to leave a power vacuum, they may send somebody back to take him out.
No, he can take care of himself. But what you're talking about here is martial law. Oh, never said that.
You don't really have a standing military, right? Like, that's what I was getting. You have a bunch of mercenaries? Can you really have martial law with mercenaries?
If they're paid enough.
I don't think that's a good idea at all.
Based on the conversations with the Nerelians, they're not outfitted with any weapons. They're just a bunch of guys standing around right now.
Bringing up money, conversation was the Gray held the bank account. Who exactly is in charge of the bank account now?
That would be Wilma. As far as I
Perfect.
know.
You also mentioned the unrest in the slums, so I mean, I can take a few guesses why people aren't happy there, but is there really anything else that sticks out as to what's causing everything going on there?
Now, the increase in taxes was part of the problem.
That's a start.
The Kelleray Union as a whole is not looked very highly upon currently. I don't see any problem with Swift 8 stepping up into the position Lady de Grey had. I don't think the rest of the city would have an issue with it either. Especially if it means getting things back under control.
But would there be anybody else that would have a problem with it?
No, can't really think of anyone. So, back to the matter at hand. The king's body. She kind of tilts her head towards all of you.
So like I said, I haven't seen it.
So,
If that's the case, I've only...
It gets me every time.
Statement, such a true statement.
If that's the case, I've only half seen it. She kind of taps to her eye patch.
Oh man.
But
Kyle, I can't see that.
That wasn't for you!
I mean, we'll obviously help with the investigation any way we can.
Yeah, how can we help?
You can start by telling me where the body is.
We don't have it.
Why
I
do
can't
you-
get back with you?
Roll deception.
Who?
You, Jinx.
I came back with hers was the statement I made, and so that's a true statement. What am I
Right.
deceiving?
But...
You know what? I'll roll a deception.
No, actually, you're right. Okay, no, you're fine. You don't want to have to.
It's gonna roll anyway because I had already clicked on it, so it was rolling.
No, you are correct. You wouldn't have even known it, whether or not they brought Darius back here. So, at this point in time, right, you have no precedent for even knowing where he is. So, my mistake?
I am very curious where he is.
The rest of you, however...
Why would you think we would take the body? Like it was pure chaos in there.
Oh, and I never said that you did. I'm just curious as to whether or not it went somewhere. I mean, after all, he was your king. I would think that you would try and protect his remains, correct?
Yeah, usually you'd be correct, but I don't know if you noticed the dragon. I did.
That's what we noticed. Like it. It's good.
Yes, I'm sure everyone saw General Sayer's little fit. It does seem like good cover, though, for somebody to take the king's corpse out.
Yeah, it does. Probably someone that wouldn't want y'all to investigate to see that they poisoned him.
So let's think about this. You're saying him turning into a dragon is a great diversion, right? Who has control of him turning into the dragon? He does, right? Not us. How would we trigger that?
Said he was poisoned.
Well, I'm assuming he had no visible blood when he fell to the ground. That's the only way he could be killed without, well, psychic damage, I guess.
Intriguing.
Actually, outside of character, I don't know how we would say that, the mental damage, like in character without being meta.
Unless his brain exploded.
Unless his brain exploded. Like, it's the only thing that makes sense.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because it feels like it's been forever since it happened. Wasn't he, like, choking on something, too?
Yeah, like, it was
So
quite clear signs of something in his drink.
Then he dropped the drink,
Yep. It was dead.
and then he fell.
I'm not quite sure, actually, because during that time period I was dancing, so... if I remember correctly, quite a few people were.
Who was all dancing with you?
Wouldn't you like to know? Also, no one was
Kinda.
able to actually make a good investigation of his body quite yet. With the confusion surrounding Lady de Grey, it was interesting how you would bring up the cause of death.
Well, obviously, that would be my job, you know, to figure out what's happening to my king. I am a paladin, after all.
Ah, yes.
I mean-
Avaxia.
And I know stuff. Knowledge comes
I mean,
to
also, haven't we read, like, action in like detective books, like at all. It seems like a standard, somebody drinks something they shouldn't, they choke and die. I feel like I've read that everywhere.
But tell me, why are you so adamant on it being us? Are you maybe somehow involved?
Cute. But no, and I never said that you were the ones that did it. I'm just trying to piece together some information here. Now, based on what you gave me, I could go and ask some more witnesses and see if they can corroborate your story as to him drinking something and falling down onto the ground. Again, we were never able to actually make a good autopsy of the corpse itself. Then, perhaps, if we manage to find said cause of death anywhere in the area, you would be absolved of any wrongdoing in that aspect. However, again, the main problem we have here is we don't have his body. We don't know where it went, and based on Aurelians leaving in the fashion that they did, you may be correct that maybe they did try and sneak him out under the cover of all the madness. Maybe Lady de Grey wasn't actually herself. Maybe she's being held captive somewhere, and that they put a plant in place. I mean, personally,
Crap, you think they could have done that?
It's possible. I've never seen a creature like that myself.
That's pretty extreme.
It is. So,
That would explain a lot, though, why she was helping and being so helpful with them. Yeah, that explains a lot, actually, if they had control of whatever that was. Intriguing.
so you might have a point. However, you are still his closest allies, and because of that, you're still being questioned. You're still under watch. I'll keep 2 guards posted here for the time being.
Could I have access to the crime scene? As a paladin of Voxia, I would like to investigate.
No.
I don't trust Aldona at all.
You're not going to let us investigate our own king's murder.
Yeah, that sounds very staged.
It happened
and
within Brigada
unfair.
proper, therefore it is a matter of this city-state itself. Now, if you wish to try and bring up war crimes or any other charges against the Aurelian Empire in your own country, feel free to do so.
Ha ha.
Who's an invited guest? This is not allowing us to investigate in itself is a war crime.
Precisely why it's a forgotten matter. He was a guest. Now, I'm going to take my leave. I expect all of you to stay here for the time being until we can finish the investigation. And hopefully we will know something in the morning.
So we're stuck in the manor all night? That's what you're telling us?
Looks that way.
That's very convenient.
So if the Blue Dragon comes back and wants to kill us, we just sit here while he does it? Is that what you're telling me?
I think you'll be
'Cause
quite well protected.
I don't think you can stop him. I don't think your sheriff can stop him. So who can?
Well, the cannons mounted along the walls.
Did they get him on the way out?
No, they weren't prepared.
They're not very much trusted those then.
Or maybe he just walks in as a person and then becomes a dragon, and now your city's a crater.
Trust me, I don't believe General Sayre is going to try anything like that. Believe it or not, he's actually a rather honorable man.
Yeah, but what about that Sakura lady? She's not very honorable.
Now her, and she kind of waves her finger at you, is one I would be worried about. However, I do believe that Byron here has quite a good bit of residential wards on his place. I think you'll probably be safe for the time being. After all, we will also have a delegation outside watching to make sure that nothing happens, and I will be coming by to check on periodically.
Okay, I guess we'll see you later then.
Have a good evening. And she bows and walks out the door, and as the 2 paladins flank behind her, they close the doors with a
So when I go to the bathroom, do one of them go
the
with?
doors. No, they went outside. Seal the doors does the silent stuff, please. Pebbles.
Pebbles goes up to do it, and Byron just kind of stops her, and he does it himself. And then he turns around, and with a cold-faced, angry stare, glares in all of your direction.
What are you
Am I
mad
still-
at us about?
So,
Am I still upstairs?
you're still upstairs currently.
Cool. I should come downstairs.
I'm still in the kitchen getting drunk.
We got stuff to do.
You shouldn't drink.
Well, before you do anything else, we need to clear something up here. So, explain to me why a very, very dear friend of mine saw a gold dragonborn and my own daughter with an Aurelian officer this afternoon, purchasing a scroll.
That's a good question. That's you should ask them that. I'll be. I gotta go get changed.
No.
So, who'd you hear this from? Is your new girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
You don't think your daughter would notice these things?
Hi. Don't know if I would call her my girlfriend. Yes, we have been seeing each other quite a lot lately, but I don't know if we're to that point yet. However, that's none of your business, young lady.
I think it is her business.
I think the business where I come into play here is as your father, and would like to ask you why you were with a quote-unquote Norellian officer purchasing a certain necromantic scroll that can quite easily be traced by certain mages as to it being a fake.
Well, they can only trace it if they got a body.
Or they see the spell cast.
Who saw the spellcast?
He kind of raises an eyebrow at you.
Who cast the spell? I don't know.
What did you all do?
We saved a king's life. That's what we did.
We did some stuff. It didn't work out how we wanted it to work out. I'm just gonna be honest with him.
Double. He's coming down. Hey, guys, have we got any more towel? Oh, shit, hey.
Get your ass back
I just gotta
upstairs.
put my hand over my head.
Can you see that?
Honestly, being so stupid.
I could hear it. I could hear him.
So that's where
I
he
have
went?
ears.
I'm gonna go up and slap him upside the back of the head and tell him to get back upstairs.
Ow, hey, what? Fuck. Alright.
I'm gonna tell Papa Bear what we did.
Okay. I don't blame you. I really don't. It's not a bad idea. After all, probably everyone in the world wants him dead right now.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea until you know the leader of your country dies.
Yeah, that wasn't the plan. We didn't know that was gonna happen.
I don't think any of us knew that was going to happen.
It's like, statistically, what were the odds?
It's almost like it was 1 in 100.
1 in a million. I do have more questions, however. A creature like that appears, and not 2 days after I find a similar one on my doorstep.
Oh, that ain't got nothing to do with me, brah. I don't.
I was actually wondering the same thing. That you really don't know anything about?
I barely know anything about my own race, let alone anything like that.
But you're for certain it's not anything that you are.
Oh, it is not one of these, and I shift back into my natural state real quick. It is not this, obviously.
Shit!
Gross.
My natural state wearing the dress. It probably looks hot. Just saying.
I don't know. Does she look hot, Brad?
Who knows?
My point exactly.
But anyway, my point is that I'm going to go ahead and shift back. It's not a changeling. I can tell you that much. And my biggest question is, how long has it been there in power?
If I had to take a guess, I mean, her mood changed pretty drastically one day. I mean, if I remember right, she wasn't always a fan of werepeople, but it seemed really, really clear she wasn't a fan of werepeople.
Well, that and the fact that it made a lot of sense when you think about it. What if the Norellians did plant that thing? If that was, the Church of Eldona lady, like, that's a pretty good concept to think about.
If they planted her, why would she kill?
It was a part of the ruse so that they, I don't know. Maybe he went rogue.
I mean, the one thing that I've been trying to figure out is, like, there's all these things going around the town. The slums are pretty much, ready to snap. I mean, I understand being taxed is one thing, and that would anger anybody. But I mean, this all just seems to be going somewhere.
Not when, it's why.
Why
I want to know who.
Why is that person? You said a long time ago that Lady DeGrey liked treasure.
Yep,
Did you
she
know?
definitely liked treasure. I was supposed to have a conversation with her about that.
Okay. Over what kind of treasure?
Well, about the teleportation stone that we had. We were supposed to talk about it, and she had a treasure that I was trying to acquire. Which, speaking of, I need to get to her manor.
Why?
Like, soon. Because I need that item. And I don't need it walking away.
Well, we can't leave with these guards outside.
What item does she have that you're looking?
At this time, I come stumbling out of the kitchen. I don't know.
Well, how about this? Let me go get changed, grab my stuff. We'll sit down and talk about it in the kitchen, and I can explain in detail why this thing is actually important to all of us. Y'all just don't know it yet.
Fantastic idea.
Oh god, Flint, you smell like a still.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
Papa Bear. So, what do you know about this guy they're going to appoint to leader of the council?
He is rough. He's strict. He really doesn't care for anybody but himself. Well, that's not entirely true. There is one person he did care for more than anything in the world, but she... Yeah. Well,
Who was
Died?
that?
it was his daughter. Well, not his daughter, excuse me, his sister. I mean, you all saw the statue in the middle of town, right?
Nope.
Right.
Yeah, with the champions and the missing one.
Right.
Wait, I thought that was Mary Higgins' sister.
Different sister.
No, I think he's talking about the one that got murdered by one of the or theoretically murdered.
They're all related.
Ah.
Is that where you're going, Papa Bear?
Exactly. After he believes that Barnabas Hammerhorn killed his sister, he started coming down harder on the city. He's been trying to keep things under a tight grip ever since that day. but I think it just seems to be choking everyone to death.
Especially
So-
since the tensions that are going on in this lower district, that's probably not the best leader. Is there anyone else that would step up that'd be more fitting right now?
Honestly, Wilma or myself, but the Killer Union's not in a good place to take control of things right now. Maybe Aloris would actually be a better idea, have her control her own town.
That would probably make the most sense, having the person who runs their town actually run their town. That's a novel concept.
How do you guys decide on who's the council leader?
We don't.
How
They
did
don't.
DeGray do it?
Usually people are elected to the council through members of their own clergy. People who are allied to the different gods will have an election day and they'll pick whoever they want to sit on the council and govern. Now, it just so happens, and we believe that she might have bought a few people out. Lady DeGray worked her way into a 9th seat.
What was she like before? Did she live here before she was on the council?
As far as I know, she's lived her entire life.
What was she like pre-council?
It wasn't so much pre-council. It was pre that trip that she took to the Jakarta Wilds. Something changed in her that day. She changed. Before, she was actually a very warm, glowing woman. It was actually a pleasure to be around. Many people sought her hand, and she turned every single one of them down, but she was not bitter like she has been.
So you're saying she went to the woods, and that's just me being sarcastic, but she went to the woods and came back a different person.
Basically.
Oh my. And then this new personality basically tried to end the explorations
Seems that way.
down there. That's very interesting.
Alright, this music is starting to get to me.
Oh, I love it. Keep it on.
Oh,
No, because your mic picks up the loudest parts of it and then sends it. Finally figured out what it is.
so I've got to be honest with you, Papa Bear. We've been to the woods as well. And we found some things.
I'm not getting any music.
And we didn't really like what happened there. So it is a possibility that maybe the real DeGray got captured. And then whatever that was back there on the floor came back.
But she was pregnant.
Who was pregnant?
Lady
What?
Gray. She came back. She had a daughter.
Well, that's interesting.
She came back pregnant, or she had the daughter?
She came back pregnant.
Oh,
That's what he said.
I mean, I don't really know how those things work. I've never seen them before.
How long was she gone? You said she went. How long was she gone?
On the expedition, it was probably about a year and a half.
Okay.
Who did she have with her?
A couple of hand-picked people from the Explorers Union. A couple of researchers from the Kelleray Union. Her bodyguard, what was his name? Silverfang, something like that.
What's that sound? Why does that name sound so familiar?
History.
Ugh.
It's Alex's dad.
It's the big ape we killed, right?
Mm-hmm. Somebody had his tooth.
Oh,
Were
was it Abraham or Flint?
I think it was Jinx, actually.
could you tell if they like had a relationship? Like, did they like each other? That you could tell before they left?
Before they left, yes. I mean, they were very flirty with each other. Actually, he was the only male that she seemed to even take any kind of liking to. After she came back, though, and he didn't, she seemed... Well,
Right.
at the time, not really angry.
Have I made my way back down yet?
Sure.
From changing.
You have, at this point.
Okay. Did I hear them talking about that part?
Probably,
Or was-
yeah. You would have heard Alex's dad get mentioned.
Oh, yeah, that thing that I had. That's also kind of weird because she reacted to the Fang the other day in the council chamber. So, was that actually her and this thing not actually her? Like, when did this switch happen? Was this recently? Like, that's my question. Because, like I said, she reacted very quickly to that thing. But I don't know things, so we probably need to talk about that thing that I'm trying to get, that we need to go get, like, ASAP.
Okay, what is that thing that you want so bad?
Okay, so remember the things we found inside the wilds? Talked about the seals.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a little more to that whole thing. Like, especially in regards to that dude with the black hair. They have a device that uses the seals and I guess supposedly amplifies the power. And I guess before we continue talking, Mr. Dude, this doesn't leave this room, or, bad things happen.
Yeah.
Think we're going to die either way, but okay.
But anyway, so these seals, right? There's a device that can be used with them. Makes it all super scary. It's what this guy is after. There are two keys in relation to it. The one I'm pretty sure he already has. And it came from my father. The other was the mask that my mother had, which I'm pretty sure is in Lady Gray's possession. Well, in her manor now.
What do the keys do?
That's a little bit beyond me. I just know that they need them, and I think us having it would be better than giving it to them.
You said it amplifies the power of the seals. What is the whole purpose of the device?
I'm not 100% sure. I know that it needs a conduit.
A
To,
person?
well, preferably a changeling prime, I think is what he wants.
Right.
Is that
Do
what
you,
you?
Are you a changeling prime?
Both my parents were, and I am. Yes, I am. Yes.
so he needs his key in order for that thing to work?
Yes, he needs the key. And I
So,
say we need the key.
so why don't we just destroy the key when we get it?
I don't know if that's the
And
best
you.
idea.
He needs you. You just said that.
Well, there, like, there could be others around. I
How
don't know.
many? You said there's like nobody left. How many changeling primes can be left?
I mean, he's still there, so that's one.
So we need
So
the
there's
key,
two.
this mask, and the seals. That should be our priority.
Yeah, this mask, the seals, and the location of this device so that we can keep them in not the same place. Or put them in the same place and actually use them. Who knows?
But why not destroy it? Because then he can't use it.
How do you know this stuff?
Well, you know when I went through that portal thing?
Yeah, he's very serious about it when you come out. Doesn't really say anything.
Yeah, he was there.
Well,
And he showed me some things. I saw a really long time ago. Kind of was a lot of my people at that point. They were at war with another race, not too sure exactly what they were. Hadn't seen them before either. Saw Crank there. Well, not Crank specifically, but his people. They apparently were built by my people to fight. So Crank's kind of my property. So don't mess with him too much. That's a joke.
is it though?
I mean, maybe I don't know. But anyway, he kind of showed me some stuff and kind of gave me that information, and I found out he was trying to find the keys, and he wanted to have my baby or she
But
or
why? Why is he doing all this?
to make changelings like the only race existent. I think something along those lines. Mass genocide.
Wait. So you went through a portal. You saw this big scary guy,
The whole
and
race.
he told
here.
you his master plan.
Yeah.
That sounds like something that either it's not his master plan or it's a really dumb thing to do.
Well, I think he was trying to convince me to join him.
I mean, I guess.
I think he thought I was going to be like down for the hip cool jig thing, which was a tempting offer, but Voxia was there, and can't turn that down, can I?
Again, I'm one for destroying the key because that just throws a brick in everything.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to let you destroy the key.
Do you need it?
It's the last thing of my mother's that still exists.
Okay, well, that makes more sense then.
So let's destroy the box.
I mean, you exist out of your mother.
I mean, yeah, I exist for now. Who says that'll be true tomorrow? Like, come on. I need something for Elena to inherit.
So,
So what's the game plan? Are we gonna get
Yeah,
past?
how are you gonna get out of here? How are you gonna get into there? How are you gonna just find this thing?
In there, getting out of here doesn't seem that hard. There's a couple paladins, we can do the distracty, hidey, normal stuff.
You need a distraction?
Not yet. Not yet.
No.
Slow your roll. Slow your roll. We don't need sudden distraction. But we'll get in there. Maybe a couple of us go so that we can search a little quicker, and I can describe what you're looking for. And we get it, and we get back here as soon as possible.
Need you all to roll perception checks.
Oh boy, here comes death.
Don't worry, take that 8 and be happy with it.
I don't know why I rolled twice, but yeah, the first one.
Not too bad.
Okay, I'll just fuck myself.
Yeah, we're pretty perceptive, the most of us.
Violet, you're still trying to absorb everything that you've just been told about strange people who want to try and commit mass genocide in the world. Tybalt, you're starting to piece together everything that's been told to you from Jinx. The rest of you, however, you hear what sounds like a soft boom off in the distance.
Like a cannon shot or a...
Gunshot? Like,
Or a table being dropped.
A small explosion from somewhere.
is there a window we can look out?
Yes. There's
I
one
would
way
like.
back.
I would like to go to look out the window to see if I can see anything.
You hear that, Papa Bear?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. It sounded like it came from the slums.
Oh,
Is there normally explosions that come from the slums?
No, there's no explosions anywhere. As he also rushes up to the window.
is that a revolt?
As you're all looking down, as you remember, his manor overlooks a large section of the city. Down in the slums, close to where that general store was that you went to, Flint, you do see smoke and what looks to be the orange glow of flames close to that area.
That looks like a diversion.
And you can all faintly hear what sounds like voices cheering, screaming.
Is the city under siege?
I think there's a change in regime coming.
It's like things that I've been trying to ask up till now.
What? Yeah. What's going on?
Well, you have people that aren't happy, and you now have a power vacuum.
This might be a good time for important people to get to like evacuation sites. Do y'all have those?
Can we alert the paladins on what's going on? See what they're gonna do?
Oh, they can't get into the gardens, fortunately. There's strong magic on the gates.
Oh, so they can't get in here. We're good.
Yeah, but we tell the paladins so they can, leave, and that's our way to
Yeah,
get.
let's go let the paladins know. Like, there's some shit going down.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. So y'all are going to the front door?
Yes.
I'm going to go upstairs.
I mean, I'm going to be honest here. I'd be nervous of leaving here anyway. If there is a revolt, aren't they just going to go and make their way to the upper district?
That's perfect.
Yeah, but that's even more reason to get there before they do.
Yes.
And then the council members may be at risk?
Well,
One of them being my father?
hey, you can stay here. I'm not saying take him with us.
I'd like to not leave him protected either.
Well, I don't want to leave. Like, I don't want to leave the king here either. But we've got things to do. I mean, he looks like he can handle himself, right, Papa Bear? I'm gonna give him a little punch to the arm, shoulder,
And you dislocated it.
like broke him in half. Just
He bruises. You're like, oh.
oh my bust. Like mob.
We should be fine for a little bit anyway.
Make this a quick in and out, and then we may need to get out of the city because I don't know if being here during this is a good idea. Do y'all have a fallout plan if like stuff like this ever happened? Like, where would you go?
I mean, we have tunnels we can use to try and get outside the city, and there's carriages that can take us where we need to, but honestly didn't think this would ever happen.
Well, maybe you should heavily consider it's a possibility. Because yeah, outside. Where would you specifically go, just in case we need to meet you there?
There is. Here, let me just do this, just in case. He's going to write down a piece of paper with a location on it for you.
Okay.
All right.
So I have the paper.
Yes.
Okay. Put it in my bag, I guess. I'm gonna take a look at it real quick and
Secrets, huh?
try to commit it to memory real quick.
Okay.
And then I'm going to actually walk over and share the information with the group.
Okay. They've all given you the rendezvous point as to where the escape tunnels are.
Okay, so that's the plan.
Is it on the map or? I don't know.
But I think we just know it because he doesn't have a thing for it.
Oh, okay.
No, I have a thing for it. Just we're.
You said tunnels.
We know it. The tunnels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows. So here's the thing. We should.
That we blew up.
No, don't think so. He's talking about to get out of the city. Like, we didn't blow up anything inside the city.
Yeah, but the tunnels is the for that big
That's
place, or that's something else.
That's something else.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Don't pay attention to me.
We're talking about tunnels in the cities, not the Underdark tunnels.
Where is Brad?
He went upstairs. He went that way.
Are we gonna grab Brad before we go?
Might want to see if he wants to go.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go get Brad, and you guys tell the paladins what's going on, and then we get situated.
Yeah, I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Okay, I'll go upstairs and see what's up with Brad.
Okay. So Verna is going upstairs to where Brad is, who I believe is in Darius's room.
I'm gonna stay
Yeah,
behind.
that's the idea. I don't know if I can get in here, but
Keep an eye on Darius and Poppy Bear.
Okay. I would much rather not go alone, so we need to figure out who's going with me.
You got Flint.
How drunk are you?
Flint's reporting for duty.
Yeah, you can keep him.
You know what? How about I'll go with Jinx and Flint. Go see what's wrong with the Miss Dragonborn upstairs.
Violet, you know the city better than we do. You can-
Okay.
I feel like if this is something that we're gonna do, it's an all in or all out kind of.
I will hope so.
So
Well, we got one saying that they're going to stay back to protect people, so we can't, unless we're taking them with us, which is probably the worst possible idea.
I would agree. Papa, is there anybody here that, like, I don't doubt I've ever seen, like, somebody keeping watch around the property?
Well, we haven't had to have anybody. The wards will hold. The only ones that even have the authority to try and break them would be the Hand of Uldona.
So, yeah, we should all go then, at this point. Verna, go up there and we'll drag the drunk with us, I guess.
You want me to go talk to Brad?
I
Yeah, go
mean-
see what's up and tell him where we're going to go. And
Do you want me to just carry him?
All right. I go upstairs.
Okay. You go upstairs to find Brad. Who is
Brad, what?
Good.
Brad, what's going on, man?
I was just trying to look after a boy here.
Who? Mr. Darius?
Yeah,
You're gonna stay here with Mr. Darius and not come with us.
I personally think breaking into a president's house and stealing things is not a good idea, considering what's happened.
But who said we're stealing? We're just getting back what belongs to Jinx.
But it's on somebody else's property.
Yes,
You don't
we're
even
gonna
know.
go. We're gonna go knock on the door and ask for it back.
How do we know it belongs to Jinx? Maybe they're telling a story.
All I'm saying is it's not a good idea.
So what should we do? We should just.
I'm gonna walk up behind them since I'd offered to pretty much just carry him. What's the problem? Is he coming?
No, Brad doesn't want
No,
to come because
No, I'm not going. I'm not going to break into someone's house.
Why? Don't you want to make sure that they're not locked up in there? It's a missing person.
That's not the intent of why we're going.
I mean, I think there's dual purposes here. I mean, I'm not one for breaking into somebody's property either, but if we're going to figure out what happened to her, I think the first place we need to start is at her house.
Yeah, but you're walking into a place you have no idea what's in there.
I mean, you're right. I mean, that's
For all
why you
you
gotta
know, you
look.
could walk in the front door and the Norellians are standing there.
That
Then
would
what
be
are you gonna
unfortunate.
do? Then what are you going to do?
Then I'd be very curious why the Norellians are sitting in Lady DeGray's mansion.
Yeah, and then you're probably dead.
I would like to go upstairs because this is taking longer than I would expect.
Okay. You head upstairs, and the rest of the group is currently talking to Brad outside
I'm
Darius' door.
gonna talk to Papa Bear. Like, you sure everything will be fine if we leave you guys?
Nobody can get in here except for the paladins. They're the only ones that can break residential wards.
You're gonna have to keep him hidden. Like, no one can know he's here.
I mean, I have a safe room if I need to.
Is there like a escape tunnel out of here? Papa Bear?
But out of
Out of the house.
the house itself, I mean, there is a tunnel in the safe room if we need to use it, but it's not very comfortable.
Father,
Well, I hate to bring this up, but if King is found here, we're probably all dead.
Well, at this point, we're going to all be dead because we're going to be trapped in here in the city revolting because we're too
I
busy sitting
understand.
here
That's
trying
why-
to piddle our
Yeah, the
thumbs
city's
up our butts.
revolting, and you want to go piddling in someone's house.
Yes, to get an item that is literally. Oh, you know what? How do I get a hold of Jinx again? I'm almost done with you people. I'm trying to help you, and you're trying to stop me from helping you. Why? Why are you trying to stop me
I
from
don't know,
helping
your
you?
plans haven't been necessarily A+ lately.
This was nothing to do with my plan.
Your plan killed a world leader.
No, that world leader's obviously already been dead for a while because there's no way that was actually her. And we've already had that confirmation. So no, it did not kill
Yeah,
a
but
world
if that
leader. It
person
killed a fake
doesn't
thing.
die, if that person does not die, the city doesn't revolt.
Well, guess what? It was on its way to do that anyway.
I'm not going. I'm staying with the king.
Okay, stay with the king. Let's go, guys.
All right.
also, Papa,
Mhm.
how worried of a man are you? What's with all these, like, securities and secret tunnels and safe rooms?
Well, we have to be safe just in case something like this were to happen.
You are an extremely prepared man. Did I not notice this growing up?
You weren't old enough for it yet. It kind of pats you on the head.
Huh. I guess we're going with this. But also, Papa, I do want to hear more when I come back.
We'll talk. It's probably about time we had that talk anyway.
Mm-hmm.
About the birds and the bees?
About the what?
The birds and the bees?
Isn't it the bears and the bees?
The bears and bees. Yes, that's exactly what it's going to be.
Okay, so Brad is staying behind. Tybalt, what are you doing?
Womp womp.
I'm going.
Okay. Everybody else is going. As you open the doors to the front, you notice the paladins aren't there anymore.
Do we still have that messaging stone so we can keep in contact with Brad?
You do, or you should.
We should give one to Brad so we can, contact with him at least. In case something happens. Thanks.
Alright, so let's go knock and tell the dipshits. Ah, there's people doing stuff they shouldn't be.
They're not here.
They're not here?
No.
Oh, well, good.
Now who's
Also-
paying attention?
Also, we need the messaging stone for Brad.
Don't know where
God.
those are.
Okay, so we don't know where they're at. All right. Good start. So,
I wouldn't need those if people would come along, but it's okay. Let's roll.
Is it like a tweeter paper?
Kinda, but single message.
Oh, fair enough.
Can I leave Binks there, and if something happens, he comes get us?
Yeah, you can do that.
there we go. A line of communication. That's all I'm asking for. All right, James.
Before we leave, I'm giving my papa a hug.
He hugs you back and just be careful out there, okay? We really don't know what things are like.
Can do.
Alrighty. And as you all step outside, the moon glowing beautifully overhead. And as you look behind you, you see that red-orange glow kind of seeming to increase down in the slums.
Yeah, that's fire.
Now, do we want to go directly to where we're going? Do we want to check that first?
This is the opposite direction, right? I say go away from that, personally.
Because personally, I'd be curious to see who's leading that. I mean, obviously not doing anything about it right now. Pretty ill-equipped.
Yeah, can we see who's doing anything with that?
From where you are,
Guys,
you
look at the pretty full moon.
I mean, it's down in the slums. Like, that's, what, at least an hour or so's walk that other way? So I doubt we
it's
see it.
probably a good 4 or 5 miles away from where you are at this point.
Oh, okay. I thought this was a lot closer.
No, we're hanging above so that we have a massive view, is what was described. So, like, we could see stuff burning, but we wouldn't be able to see people.
Well, because my other thing that I'm slightly concerned about is I don't have my axe. So,
So going away from the fighting would be the good thing.
Yes.
Just saying.
well, if we run into anything where we're going to,
We'll hide.
well,
We'll stick to the shadows.
I mean, do you have absolutely no weapons on you right now?
I mean, I got my briefcase. My
I
suitcase.
mean, there you go. You just beat him with that thing.
Okay, so obviously you can't see what is causing the commotion down in the slums, but Jinx, you remember from the directions that Wilma had given you before where Lady Gray's Manor is, and as you are all, because you're going to have to walk past the ballroom as well during this, needs you all
I'm
to
also-
make a group stealth check.
I am going to actually change appearance into Aurora.
Okay.
And my clothing's going to change into my Voxian robes.
Alrighty.
Or Voxian, my stuff.
I'm also going to cast invisibility on myself, Uma, and Violet, and
Okay.
Really? I mean, I can stealth, but okay.
yeah, the druid can turn into a fucking cat. You should be able to find.
Drunk cat.
Meow.
Does somebody need to carry him, by the way?
Probably.
Alright, so
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just fire him and carry him since he's too drunk to walk.
Alright.
Don't do
Or
that
walk
right
quickly.
Flint,
You're invisible. We don't need to fight.
Oh, I thought he cast it on him too.
Flint, are you becoming cat?
I accidentally turned myself into a baboon.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Now I really want to carry him through the city.
So you're
That
invisible,
would
so don't touch
fuck
him.
with somebody.
Hey, he's a bear, so that's fine.
Is that baboon flying?
Probably no. So, Flint, you take in your drunken state, you take the most conspicuous form you could think of, which would be a monkey, in the middle of town.
It's okay. It's my pet monkey. Senile monkey.
Seeing eye monkey. Okay. I
This is
need a group stealth check from everybody. Everyone who has invisible on them gets advantage.
We'll roll 2 stealth checks.
Yes.
Oh, I was almost a 20 too. That's dirty. Well,
Don't know how stealthy I necessarily need to be since I'm not somebody they would be looking for.
You guys suck.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
y'all,
sorry that
y'all,
this
y'all
noble
make
can't
y'all make it
stealth.
through with no issue whatsoever. As you're walking away through the next to the ballroom, you do notice that security there seems to be a little lighter than it was before. All the people have cleared out at this point, but as you peer into it, you do still see Swift Aid and Judicar Solaris, who are still kind of mulling about the area, appear to be looking for clues. And they do seem to be focused on whatever that thing is that's sitting behind the table.
Does this area seem like they're on alert because they heard what's going on yet?
Again, you don't see any security.
Interesting. So they don't even know.
or they haven't sent, or they've sent it already.
Well, they would
It's like all
probably
hands
have
on deck.
some security here too, though. Hmm.
Don't have that many people to send.
Eh.
Alright, so
As we walk past, I'm just gonna shoot a message spell at Solaris girl and be like, "Y'all know about the riots, right?" And then I'm just gonna keep walking, obviously.
And she can reply,
Yes, she can.
yes, that's why security's lax. Also, you're not supposed to be out of your home.
Oof.
How would she know who I am? Doesn't say they know who it is, and I'm using a different voice because I'm in a different persona. She shouldn't recognize my voice.
Really?
Yeah, like that doesn't make sense at all. Like mechanically.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Whatever. I'm gonna keep walking anyway.
If it doesn't make sense, it probably means something.
Well, I don't know what to do with it because I'm the only one standing here, as far as I can tell,
Yeah, she's
with the monkey. Fuck it. I am curious.
Oh, don't ask me to do anything. Just ignore that I rolled that.
Okay. All right. So, are you all moving forward?
I'm curious on why she knows it's you, bro.
Well, you wouldn't know
I
that.
mean, I can't give input because I don't even know what's happening.
Y'all wouldn't know any of that because it's just going on between the two of them, unless he was to say something to you.
I was hoping I could see if people were following us, and it's all like, nope. Here's your poo-poo roll.
Yeah, you don't see anybody tailing you.
Oh, don't worry. Even if they were, I wouldn't see them.
Does she make any physical reactions to like me doing anything? To that message, like, yeah, is she like? Do I see her trying to motion to people to send people after me?
With that perception, roll insight.
Insight.
Maybe it was all of us Naruto running over to the Gray Mansion.
Don't say that.
You see her move her finger, like, go forward.
Like, who is she doing that? Like, towards me? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm just gonna keep going forward then, I guess. I have permission, apparently.
She friend or foe?
I have no clue.
You sleep with her?
Not yet.
Yeah, I have art for her. I need to.
Nope. That means you are.
Well, we'll find out if I am or not as soon as we see the art.
Did I post the art?
Didn't you post that one already? That's the girl with the eye patch, right?
Yeah. I put that in the Discord channel.
Oh yeah. Then yeah, I'm gonna hit that eventually.
Was it in the gallery?
It is in the gallery.
Yep.
Oh man, I would smash that.
That's what I'm saying. Eventually, yeah. Anyway, we gotta go.
All right.
So, how far are we at this point from the Gray Manor?
At this point, as you're all walking up to the more garden section of the gardens, you see these large topiaries and trees that are kind of making what seems to be a wall around what looks to be the largest house in this area.
Is there a gate?
There is a wrought iron gate towards the front.
Approach the gate, see if it's locked.
I climb over the gate.
Well, wait. Don't
do that.
my dad's gates have runes on them. Do you think that nobody else's has runes?
That's why I was going to see if it was a locked gate. And...
Let's calm down here.
The monkey went up. What are we going to do?
Yeah, the monkey's gone over.
Did the monkey come right back down?
Investigation for the rest of you, though.
Investigation, okay.
Oh, wait. What does that even matter? It's just going to go poor. Oh, yeah. It's,
It's not a high DC. You had to beat a 5. So, Violet,
I didn't beat a 5. Don't you question me. I know when I failed.
Violet, you're like, ooh, monkey. The rest of you, that gate's broken.
Like,
How broken?
Like it looks like something smashed it in.
Well, clearly more broken than me noticing a broken gate.
Is there any light? Is there any light in the house? The mansion?
You do see a couple of lights that seem to be moving through the house itself.
okay.
Rated
That's
right.
it. Oh, somebody's already smashed in.
I guess we get ready for.
Where are the lights at? Are they like on the first floor, the second floor, third floor?
The way this house is set up, it seems to be several like larger buildings that are kind of smashed together. There doesn't actually appear to be any floors to this section. It just seems to be large, like just large open spaces. So they would all be technically considered to be on the same floor, the first floor.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling that we're going to be going in without Brad for some reason. Can I just lie to him and tell him we're in trouble? It'll get him to come.
That's, I mean, you can tell him whatever you need to tell him, but I think he should be here. That's why I said to go get him when I said to go get him.
All right,
Tell
I'm
him
going
I lost my other arm.
I'm gonna communicate through Binks and be like, "We're in trouble. We need your help. Follow Binks."
And then, yeah.
Wait, did you just leave Banks over there?
Yes.
I did, yeah.
Well, then what did you need the messaging stones for?
Well, that's why Bink stayed, because we couldn't
Yeah,
find
that's why
messaging
Binks
stones.
stayed. So I
Oh,
can do this.
wow, did I miss that wholesale?
Brad, as you're sitting here, like, trying to talk to Darius, Binks, all of a sudden, his head, like, rings back, and his mouth opens up like a speaker box, and you hear Tybalt's voice come out.
We're in trouble. We need your help. Follow Binks. We need your help now.
What's up?
It's a one-way conversation.
Just follow Binks. We need you.
Okay.
That
Is Darius coherent?
fucking weird. Darius is passed out.
Is Papa Bear around?
Yeah, I can take care of him if you need to go. We'll be fine.
Okay, I might recommend keeping an eye on that safe passageway.
Yeah,
Or going to the safe passageway.
I'll do that just in case. Those fires seem to be getting closer.
Yeah, I don't really think that's gonna end well. Where does one question though? Where does that passage come out at?
It comes out down below the hill, just outside the gates.
Wow. Which gate? The main gate?
Well, the wall. Excuse me, not the gate.
Oh, you mean here at the house?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, just trying to figure that out in case we come back and y'all are gone, where y'all might have gone. If you was to leave that area, where would you go? It would be safe.
Probably the safest place would be the Church of Kelleray that I can think of right now.
Okay, well, we'll just say that. And if for some reason we can't get back to y'all, that's where we'll.
All right. Good luck.
Yep,
Don't worry about him. I'll take care of him.
you better. You better.
Okay, I will.
Or feel my wrath on Thursday.
And,
All right, Binks, let's go.
all right.
I'm
Onward.
I'm gonna put my my cloak on, that one I bought a long time ago,
Okay.
and like cover my head and shit.
Put your cloak on, cover your head, and grab Binks's tail. Watch it! And he leads you forward.
Onward, my way.
Little milk comes out, you know.
Try to act normal.
Just blending in. And he leads you down the streets to where Lady Gray's manor is, and the rest of you are currently positioned outside the topiary walls of this house.
Oh, no, I'm walking in.
Walking.
Whoa, whoa. Well, okay. I wouldn't just walk in.
Are we not waiting for him?
I'm going inside the walls. I'm trying to get closer to the manor to see what's going on.
You know what? I got this. It's secret
climb up
mission
a
bear
wall.
time.
Secret
above a
mission.
window.
Secret
And I
mission bear. You
peek
ready for
down
this?
into the window from above.
Flint would. All right,
Sorry, go ahead.
Flint, as you are monkeying your way up this wall, you peer inside. You do see what looks like torchlight moving around inside. You do hear crashing occasionally. Sounds like somebody's inside looting the place already.
I backtrack and I go back to the rest of the group and I start trying to communicate, throwing stuff around on the ground quietly.
Is little Timmy in the well?
I shake my head no.
Throwing stuff around. I don't know. I don't speak monkey. Anybody speak monkey?
You do.
Someone in your party does speak monkey.
Where did Violet go?
Oh yeah, a little teddy bear.
Gonna slither up behind. I said it's secret agent bear time.
Okay, well, we need you to secret agent tell us what freaking is going on. What does the monkey need to say? You
I don't
speak
know what
monkey?
the monkey needs to say. I speak bear, not monkey.
What good are you?
I mean, I can speak with animals. Is that what you want?
Speak with the monkey.
Okay. Let's speak with the monkey.
Are you casting Speak with Animals?
I suppose I am.
Okay, you can understand Flint's oohs and ahs now.
Okay, can I speak to him in who's and us?
You can, and you both understand each other.
This is weird. Ooh.
Yeah.
What do you want to say? Yeah.
Flint.
Ooh, gonna go fuck myself now.
Ooh. Looting, crashing, at least 2 people, maybe more.
You can just relate to us.
Yes, I'll relay it to you. Sorry, I had to recover myself from that.
Let's get a little closer and kind of see what we can see. Is the front
Just-
door locked still? I want to go check the front door.
It is not.
You want to
locked.
get closer? Follow my lead.
Man, I stole his key for nothing.
About this time, Brad walks up.
I need a water closet break. I'll be right back.
Welcome to the group, Brad. We
What are
missed
you yelling?
I'm whispering loudly to your ear.
There's a
Are
bunch
we
of
taking
looters
a
in
couple
there.
seconds for him to come back?
I hope so.
Whatever y'all are doing at this point. The door's unlocked, so
I go back to my position above the window to see if they're still there.
they're definitely still there.
I mean, at this point, I guess I'm slithering in the house.
Yeah, Sam, we're somewhat visible, right?
Timbo, what's going on?
Well, I just milked a
There's
20,
bunch
so
of-
I'm doing
still
like
out-
stupid
I'm still
things.
outside. There's a bunch of looters in the house already, so we call for that.
Do we know if the looters are armed?
Flint, roll a perception check for me.
Perception. Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of hard to
Nice.
see through the hazy glass, but yes, the ones that you can see appear to have short swords at their sides. Maybe firearms, you can't tell.
Was that question asked towards me?
Yes.
I shake my head. Yeah, in an up and down motion.
The monkey nods.
All right, so we have to be careful. I'm gonna peek my head through the door, see if there's anything behind there or anything. Whoa, that music.
Oh my god.
Ellie, I'm just so happy.
About what?
I call Secret Agent Bear and I roll a nat 20.
That's perfect.
That was beautiful. Like, she is enacting every childhood book she read about this scenario. You know, like, if there's statues, she's like, slithering across the floor and then standing up next to him and looking around. Like, just that stupidity.
I can picture it.
Too bad I don't have any, like, eyeliner. Do those.
I wanted to check before we
Yeah,
go.
we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I walked away to go to the bathroom, so I was like, I want to make sure like I didn't miss anything ridiculous.
Okay, let's try
Yeah, I
this again.
declared I went in. Oh, there he is.
Shit.
And there he goes.
There he goes.
Read the dice.
Nope, I'm good. Okay. Will my music work now? Please? It'll work eventually. Okay. I'm on the phone. Had to use the phone because, yeah, apparently internet is just going to start sucking here. And guess what? This is not going to be an issue tomorrow.
We're playing tonight.
I know. Anywho, so as you all are making your way into the front door of the house now, suppose I can go ahead and do this.
What corner are we in?
The darkest one.
Quick.
Bottom left hand corner.
I'm not saying. Oh, there we are. Oh, well, there's me.
I see me.
You okay? Yeah, I only see myself.
I see where somebody else is because I see where they're measuring.
I mean, I see everybody.
Yeah, me.
Is this?
Probably night vision.
Yes, it's called I actually got the vision working. So
I pull out my freaking whatchamacallit immediately and turn it on.
okay,
Wait, so is this a wall? Is that why I can't see past this?
correct.
Okay, I was confused. I was like, I don't think it's working because I'm seeing 5 feet in front of me. But that makes sense.
Ta-da, Jinx, you have lights.
Yay.
But yeah, basically, I'm just slithering about, thinking I'm sneaky as boss. Okay, those are all walls, I guess. I'm in a glass case of emotion, gentlemen.
She can't get out.
I feel like a goddamn mime.
Is that the window that I'm looking down?
Oh shit, I hit a button.
This is in the front door currently.
I have no clue what's going on. So
Are you still outside?
Oh,
Oh,
we're inside?
Yeah, we're inside now.
Oh, okay. Before I go in, I shake out a wild shape.
Okay.
What is this?
Okay, I gotta reload the game. 'Cause
I have lost
fucked it
all
up by hitting
vision.
the button.
Okay. Before you guys are moving too far, let me get things figured out here. Because I actually have no vision on my end, and I've got to figure out.
I'll be right back while you figure this out.
Okay.
Ali, there's no statues for me to slither up to. This plan is not working.
They have like water like right inside the front door. This is nice. There's a statue there. Just swim a little.
I'm gonna stand up on top of it.
Okay, I got control of Tybalt now. Tybalt sees the most. Okay, so. Vision has been set for everybody. If you want to light a torch, Jinx, you've got your thing on.
Yep.
So you have light. Everyone who has dark vision has dark vision. Tybalt, you have advanced vision, period, so you can see the most. Where you are currently, this is the foyer into Lady de Grey's manor. There is a large fountain that greets you as you walk into this very beautiful foyer.
Foyer. Fancy.
Realize I just changed the word, but anyway. Beautiful wood inlay into the walls itself. Amazingly smooth marble underneath your feet, and this beautiful stonework that rises up into these high vaulted ceilings.
And my place is better.
I can't get this music to work. This is bumming me out.
Okay, let's. I just want to see if I can see anything when I go in here. Nope.
Give me just a moment here.
Is it something that you need to like coincide, like light up?
Yes, as you're moving ahead, I'll have to uncover some areas.
Oh, okay.
So this does have dynamic lighting, but however, some doors are locked.
Oh,
So
so
you
I
can't
have to.
see
Oh,
into the next room.
This door.
That is a door.
Or a window.
Hang on.
Okay.
Shit.
I'm trying to figure out what stuff is.
I screwed up my freaking DM client again. Give me a second.
hold me. I said, hold me.
I'm trying.
Don't you run away from my love.
I was chasing you and you kept moving.
Whoa, watch where you're putting your face.
Oh, Lord. Yay, finally.
So, is the only thing Brad sees on this map pure darkness?
I don't know. I think it is, actually. I think... Yeah, he has no vision.
Brutal.
Here we go, Brad. I'll be nice.
I can see things.
You can see things?
Yeah. Look. I can go here because it's right above her. I can go here because it's, nobody there.
Oh, okay. So you can see the lights then, like the actual lights.
I mean, I can see everything until it walks off.
Oh, he's seeing because of my light.
Yeah, he's seeing your torchlight. Okay, that's okay.
I mean, your stuff's working.
Yeah, it's working ways.
Wait. Yeah, it's working.
Okay, so you're in this entrance to this manor. It looks like to the North, there are 2 doorways. There is one to the east, and then below there seems to be some kind of tapestry that's hanging on the wall.
You do this, so I can see what you're
Is
talking
this
about.
the tapestry?
I'm guessing that's tapestry.
Yes.
I would like to take a look at it.
Okay, roll investigation.
Oh, shit. Let's see. It's a tapestry.
It is a tapestry.
I'd like to tilt it. I bet you it opens up a secret pathway.
She's still in secret bear mode.
Secret bear mode.
I've read a book
Secret
about
agent bear mode.
Okay. Violet, you're going to try and move it away?
Does anything happen? I want to tilt it. Like when you pull a book, tilt the book in the shelf that opens things up. I think it's one of those. So I'm going to tilt it and see if it opens something.
Move the tapestry slightly, and there's something behind it.
Secret agent bear. What's behind it?
Seems to be a pathway of some kind.
Okay, take the tapestry off.
Does this seem to be a recent pathway, or...?
It definitely looks like a secret passage of some kind. As far as age goes, you're not quite sure. However, somebody can look at the stonework and tell.
At least,
Just when it opened, was there suddenly dust in my face?
It was a little dusty, yeah.
Ellie, I just want you to know that Violet has fire in her eyes now that actually worked.
I'm sure she does. Violet is not broken. There's a hallway back here, guys. I don't know if we want to go this way. It's pretty tight.
That's
So
what
it
she
takes
said.
her out of the city?
I don't know where it goes.
Father house?
To be 100% honest with you, not sure where it goes. I can go look.
If we're going this way, Carson, can I send Binks the other way?
Yeah, if you want to. You gotta turn him invisible.
Yeah, he's gonna be invisible. He's just always invisible from now on, unless I say he's not.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to do it as best as I can. Da-da,
He could be a spider, and then he'd be super inconspicuous.
da-da,
Yeah, but somebody will step on him.
da-da. Oh. Alright, well, it didn't go anywhere.
Is this a dead end?
Hang on, sorry, y'all are dancing in 8 different directions, and now I've got to move the pet the other direction.
Well, have fun with that. Bye-bye, Pet.
I'm going to keep Secret Agent manning this.
Hang on, I've got to fix one more thing real quick, and then I can control everything the way I need to. Jinx.
I can't believe there was something behind it.
I find it hilarious.
Okay. Now let's see. Reveal. Jinx up ahead.
That totally could have been a trap. But she don't.
Oh, I shot forward.
Da-dum. Da-dum.
Tybalt, I don't know what you want me to look for out
I don't know how many more he's going to get copyright. You're gonna have to try that again.
I feel like this is such a terrible play of pathway. It's so tight.
Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Where's Brad?
I don't know. I can't see that far back.
Brad, are you following him?
Does it seem like we're in some ventilation
I'm just
shaft?
feeling my way through this hallway since it's like 2 foot wide.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Man, I feel like this is what Brad sees on a normal day.
absolutely no detriment whatsoever.
So yeah, as you keep making your way through this small
Can I
passageway,
do a perception check on the passageway?
you want
See
to
if
do.
there's anything or an
Uh,
investigation.
I will say for you, do investigation or history with advantage because you're stoneworking.
All right, so hit investigation first, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. History with advantage.
History. Yeah, you're breaking up again, Carson. History.
History with advantage.
Yeah.
That's all he said.
History with advantage, so you can do it again.
Do it again.
Hey. This passageway looks to be as old, if not older, than the house itself. It looks to be some kind of secret tunnel that is laced throughout the actual rooms. You don't know how large these things are throughout the house itself. This one looks a little bit larger than probably what you can expect the others to look like, if there are any.
Okay.
But based on the way that the stone looks in this area, you can probably expect there might be some more.
All right.
Excitement intensifies.
I don't know why anybody else is commenting. I haven't said anything.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm just excited.
Anyway, as you all are stumbling about through the darkness, I need you all to roll a perception check real quick. Jinx
Perception.
and
Oink.
Violet, since you're in the front.
Perception.
Dark.
Hey. We rolled the same thing.
Brad, it's dark, but somehow that's affecting your ears.
Wow.
Wow.
It's a thick darkness.
Thick darkness.
Wow.
And this perception was only for Jinx and Violet because they're in the front. So,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you said everybody.
What did we see?
you don't
Or not
see
see.
anything, obviously, because it's too dark. However, you do hear voices up ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna. Yeah, I didn't exactly hear what you said.
You hear voices up ahead.
I think he said that we don't see anything.
Okay.
Keep on walking to our deaths.
I was like,
Oh,
it's just like looking for doors, like exits to this damn tunnel. Can I roll an investigation for that?
Sure.
Oh,
However-
yeah. While I'm thinking about it, Carson, I'm going to go ahead and take adornments and all like that off Amberhorn
Okay.
because I never did it before
Okay.
when we were in there.
You strip your staff down. While all of you are kind of moving through this tunnel, Jinx, you come up on a grate that seems to be behind some kind of large piece of wood. And in front of you, you can quite clearly hear voices talking.
Ooh, what are they saying? I can clearly hear them.
Allow me to do something here real quick.
oh, oh.
I can't see.
I don't want to go this way no more.
Oh, they look familiar.
Secret Agent Bear wants to go home.
I don't want to go this way no more.
Secret Agent Bear wants to go home.
You hear in front of you through this grate. Ah, damn it! I knew she had it around here somewhere.
Can I see through the little grate?
You can't actually. All you can hear is what's going on in the next room.
Okay, so I can't actually see what's going on in there.
Right.
Crap. Y'all know what that means.
Yeah, bedtime.
What's happening?
There's somebody up here. Shh, I'm trying to hear.
My little night birds, have you found anything yet?
Were they talking to us?
Talking to
Are you expecting us to pick this up?
Blarg and Whistler, yeah, these are your characters.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were. I didn't know what you wanted out of that situation.
Okay, crap.
I wasn't ready for this.
Of course. Have we found anything yet?
No, you have not.
Unfortunately, it seems we have not.
This lady...
I'll keep looking.
This lady has been keeping some kind of secrets from everybody. She's got some kind of research on the, Dulmar... Olnasaran... Damn it, I fucking hate this chick. Okay, composure. Apparently there is something about the seal here. I don't know what she found, but she found something. So,
Is this the bedroom? Her bedroom?
This is her bedroom, yes.
Maybe she has another room she keeps her trophies in?
it's probably in the office. I need to talk to Drakus anyway. Whistler dear, I think it might be time to put our other plan in action. They tried framing us.
Dare they?
Yes, your brother caught the other one.
She thought she was sly.
Poison, it's so cute. I would definitely go for something more flashy than that. I can't believe they think I would do it that low. And then that magic. Like, did they really think that they were trying to fool anybody with that? Like, seriously.
They seem to have fooled that arrogant lady.
And now she's a corpse. Well. Alright. Blarg, you have your little deal you need to take care of.
Of course.
I assume that's going well.
Oh, very well.
Excellent. Whistler, the main plan. I just heard from Drakus that we need to strike back.
As a smile creeps across her beak.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun. So, you're going to go prep the asset. I want it done in 2 days.
Understood. It will be done.
Excellent.
She kind of leans in closer to you, Whistler, and kisses you on the beak.
And then we are going to leave that horrible little coastal city a giant crater. Oh, it's going to be great. Okay. Shoo.
Okay. Shooing.
She's going to go off in the next room. And the two birds shall peace out. And Jinx, you overheard all of this.
There's some shit going on, and they said they're gonna fuck up the city soon.
city?
The city on the coast, I'm assuming Zento. Like 2 days. I don't even think we can get to the city in 2 days.
That's not good.
That's definitely not good. But they got plans.
We need to find whatever they're looking for before they find it.
I'm pretty sure they're looking for the same thing we are.
Heard the voices down here.
Sounds like they may have walked away.
Secret Agent Bear still wants to go home.
I don't know who they are. I heard. I recognize Sakura's voice.
Oh
Right?
yeah, you recognize Sakura's voice.
I heard two people talking to Sakura.
Well, at the whatchamacallit when we first came here, at the meeting, the one on the left looks pretty familiar to me.
You can't see in there.
Oh, we can't see him, right?
Yeah.
Never mind. Forget I said that.
We can't see nothing in there.
You
I'm
get
sorry, I thought he
the
said that we
room?
could see him through the cracks, but just since we were up front.
No, we could hear.
My apologies with that then.
Let's push.
Real quick, what was that, Tibble?
Can you get in the room?
I'm trying. Can I push
roll
this?
A strength check.
All right. Let's see, strength. Oh yeah, let's roll that strength, baby.
Yeah, Jinx, you managed to just kind of slide this giant, what you can assume to be armoire, over to the side, and you can kick the grate off, and you have access to her bedroom now. You can move into that area.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in.
But do we wanna be?
I don't know.
How far of a drop?
It's just walk. Straight shot, bud.
Can I check behind the bed to see if there's another secret passage?
Yeah, go ahead. Investigation.
It's under the water.
Can I search the armoire?
You may search the armoire. Tybalt, there is no secret passages there.
Armoire search.
Jinx, you find an armoire full of tight red dresses.
Ooh.
Is that all she wears? That's hilarious. I'm going to take one dress.
Oh my.
Oh no.
I have an idea. It's the bathtub. Yes. What's in this bathtub?
Water.
Is it full of water? Or
It
is
is.
empty?
It is actually full of water.
I pull the drain plug.
Is the water cold?
The water is cold, actually.
I pull the drain plug.
The water is now going out onto the floor because there is no plumbing in here.
Damn it. I put the drain plug back in quickly.
I slapped Violet upside the back of the head. Stop touching things.
I signed a book once.
The very nice rug on the floor is now soaked.
Is there anything under the bed?
Can we lift the rug, or is the rug
That's what I was gonna ask.
It's a really big rug and it's really heavy, and now it's wet, so it's even heavier.
Yes. You want me to move the rug?
Is it moist?
It is moist.
Of course. Dude, I got this. I'll move this rug. And this is what we call in the industry a yeet. Yeah, I mean, it could be worse.
Good job, Violet. You lifted up the corner of it. However, there's still an armoire holding it down.
Where's the door?
You do seem to see a door that's about right here.
There's about to be an armoire that doesn't exist in 3 seconds.
I want to press my ears to the door to see if I hear the voices anymore on the other side.
You actually do not hear any voices on the other side.
Is Flint asleep?
I think yeah. That's what Flint does. He's drunk and sleeping now.
Flint has passed out on the bed.
Someone grab Flint. Let's go. I'm gonna open the door.
Nose goes.
Hang on, I lost my layer. What is this thing doing?
You said fuck your lair.
TM, open the door.
I'm trying.
Hey, this door's open.
There.
Flint, wake up.
All right, I gotta make it visible now too. Damn, this is a pain in the ass. I cannot wait till I have more space to work in.
No space for you.
Where is my reveal
Cthulhu.
tool? And there you are.
Oh.
I see a couch. And I'm gonna go in. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
This could go poorly.
That is a very messed up desk.
Jinx, it almost looks like somebody was rifling through the papers on her desk.
It's almost like someone was rifling through the papers on the desk.
Is that someone there?
I don't see anybody. I'm gonna go check it out. Hey, Violet, help me look through this.
Need to move. What are you doing? No.
What's that?
You want investigation?
Yes, investigation.
You know, if I'm helping Jinx, then I just give him a help action.
Yeah, it'd be help action.
I don't trust my investigation. Hey,
that
be the
works.
higher. Yeah.
You do manage to find up underneath all the papers. It looks like it kind of got pushed out of the way as if it wasn't really that important. But there seem to be some kind of marginal notes about Olnasarin.
Oh. Olnasarin notes. Look at these. They're about Olnasarin. It's pretty important.
Hey,
You know about that place, right, Vona? Verna?
Yeah. Did
Yeah, you know all about it, right?
yeah. What does it say?
I don't know. What does it say?
It mentions a name, Jinx, that you might have actually heard before. I need you to roll history to see if you recognize it.
Oh boy.
Help action. I'll help you to remember
You can't use a help action for this, unfortunately.
with my girlish cute charm.
But you
Don't
remember
worry.
Venture.
My brain is working.
You remember the name Venture.
Venture. Why do I remember this name?
Venture one card?
Black had mentioned it to you before.
Ah, yes.
You had a key.
Was it Black? No. This was this was in the notes that you guys found in the Wizard's Tower.
We need to find the box.
Is this
Hey, what do you know about this Venture dude?
this is before the flower?
This was in the books, right? Like
It was in the book.
Yeah, it was in the books.
Somebody has the book. I don't remember. where.
Which I didn't have any access to, so I still don't know this. They found
I
out while I
want to
was in
say
the other
that
world.
Piety had the books.
Yeah, I don't remember who had the book.
I didn't even know that you guys took the books, actually.
Yeah, there was a book that we took.
Yeah, we did. I
One
think Piety
book.
took it.
I took a couple of books, but they were for poison.
Start checking everywhere. Look for everything. Look for this. Look for a box.
Did we find any money while we were looking on the desk?
No, actually.
Damn it. I want money.
You found a key.
Tybalt, roll investigation where you are currently. That bookcase looks a little light.
I'm gonna try to move to the left. Do you want like a strength check or something?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. It's really light. You don't actually have to move it that far.
Guys, I found a secret passage.
Okay. Do we finish searching everything in here before we wander off?
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna scout ahead a little bit.
Okay. Don't die.
Invisible. Carson, I can't scout ahead.
I don't. I'm getting there. Hang on. Wait. Do I still have that? Oh, right. It's blocked off. Sorry.
Any sign of any boxes?
What's in this bookcase?
What's in the book?
Ba-ba-da.
Carson, what's this?
It's a large steel door that you found there, Tybalt. Roll perception.
I'm gonna go back. Go back. All right.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I put those almost Sarah notes in my bag of holding.
Okay.
And I'm gonna guess that the bookshelf is made a bookshelf.
It is actually. It is also containing. Let's see. What do you find? You find a novel that, as you start flipping through the pages, you hear of a technique of hugging that you have never heard of before. It's quite odd. It almost.
What's it called?
No.
Let's see. The title on this book is Kamasatra.
Kamasatra?
Did you find the box?
No.
Nope.
Carson, can you resolve this perception?
Yes, sorry. I am losing my mind currently. The perception that you hear, there seems to be a lot of people on the other side of this door. It also, what you hear is plates, pots, pans, things banging around on the other side. You can assume it's probably the kitchen.
I'll tell the others. I think the kitchen is on the other side of this door.
Do we need to go in the kitchen? I don't think we
I
do.
don't think so.
Well, let's go past it then.
But what if we're hungry?
We'll come back. We'll get a snack later.
What you see currently is a cellar door.
Cellar door?
I have to head out, guys.
Is it unlocked?
Roll investigation.
Wait a minute, guys. We're missing one.
What we missing?
We're coming. So there I am.
Well, we were missing two. Now we're missing one.
But I gotta go.
Okay.
Good luck.
Later.
Later.
Expensive.
Is Flint asleep on a couch?
Yeah, he's
Looks like it.
This bookcase.
Gillette!
Does anybody check this bookcase?
Which book?
No.
Which one?
I don't think so.
Ping it. Which one? Yeah, I don't think you might check that one.
Well,
Books.
to be fair, mine was just a general investigation of them. It's not like I found anything. Mine was trash.
Books, words.
So,
Tybalt, it is unlocked. Is this working? No, it is not. Damn it.
No, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Okay. All right.
yeah, now that you're not trying to say something important.
Of course. It's unlocked. What would you like to do?
I want to open it.
Okay. You open up the cellar door. And as you do, you pull on this large metal ring, and as the door lifts up, this very musty smell hits you in the face.
Is that Lady DeGray's vagina I smell?
I hope not. Are there like stairs going down into the?
Yes, there is a staircase that goes down.
What's over here?
I'm gonna head down.
Okay. You head down, Tybalt, and you don't go down very far, just probably about 5-10 feet, a couple flights of stairs. As you do, you think you see something over in the corner. It looks like this is the wine cellar, for sure. But there seems to be something else up against the wall that looks different.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Okay.
Just gonna skip. Just. Oh.
Oh man, guys, I think I found Lady Gray.
Really?
Is she well?
Nope.
Does she need help?
Yeah.
I think we're past that point.
Oh.
Well. How long does she look like she's been down there?
She's been down here for a while. Actually, you know what? Let me just ask her.
Oh.
Oh? Ooh.
Speak with dead.
That's fantastic.
I'm disturbed you have that.
Yeah, maybe you can ask her where the shit is we need.
Exactly.
Are you Lady Gray?
Give me one moment here.
Carson's like, I haven't
Here
thought
comes an
about this
audio
possibility.
recording. I'm ready to crack.
You can ask it up to 5 questions, and it can only know what it knew in life. Okay. Tybalt, as you hold your hand out, this dark energy permeates from your fingertips, and it seems to wrap around this corpse, and briefly the head just raises up to you, looking at you with these sunken, missing eyeballs.
Okay. Should I get the rest of the crew down here to help? I'm gonna ask her who did this to you.
I did.
Did she say I dead?
I did.
I did.
I'm assuming she means the doppelganger did it. Ask her.
Yeah, what's the name of the mask you're looking for?
I don't know that it has a name. I don't even know if she would know about it. I don't know how long it's been here. Ask her how long she's been down here.
How long have you been down here?
I don't know. Can only answer things that do in life.
Should I ask her where she keeps her valuable magical items and stuff? That's probably where your mask is.
Yeah, ask her where she hides, like,
Where do you hide your
treasure.
good stuff? Your treasure.
Trophy room.
How many questions have we asked?
Yes,
How many
That would be
I
3.
have 2 more left.
Ask her if you can have more wishes. I mean, questions.
Don't do that.
I'm not going to ask her that.
It's not a genie?
Should I ask her where exactly the trophy room is?
Yeah, ask her where the trophy room is.
Where exactly is the trophy room?
The head kind of lifts to the left slightly.
So that way. Okay.
It looks back upstairs.
Ask her. Man, we only got one question. I don't know, man. That's one question. I don't know what's the most important thing to ask at this point.
Anybody got anything?
Well, I mean, I got a personal one I'd love to know, but knowing what we know now, I doubt she was even involved in it.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask her if she killed your mom.
I mean, you could ask her how the weather is. I think we got pretty much what we need, unless you guys got something else.
I have a question for her.
What's that?
No, it's more of a personal question.
Well, if you got a question at this point, might as well ask it.
So y'all don't need to ask her anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Is there anything you want to pass on to Alex?
Yeah, I'll ask that because I think she has to. I have to ask it. Is there anything you want us to tell Alex, your daughter?
The corpse kind of lifts its head back up towards you, Tybalt, and it looks over to where you are, Flint. I love her. And then it slumps back down.
Well, that's it.
All right, we know the treasure room's upstairs to the left. You want to head there?
Yeah, I guess we should.
There's nothing else in the room,
Need to
guy.
check her pockets.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Maybe.
Yeah, can I check her? See if she's got anything on her.
Let's frisk the corpse. You can try.
Be the first time.
Does she have something in her?
Also, wouldn't be the first time this session.
I was gonna say it wouldn't be the first time.
Roll investigation. The only thing you find of note is actually in one of the decrepit hands. She seems to be holding a small silver locket.
All right, I'm gonna take that for Alex.
Okay.
Alright, I guess we're gonna head back up.
Man, her left hand looks fucked.
Can we unshackle her and lay her down into a resting position?
If you want.
Yeah, let's. Can we? Do we even have to unlock her, or can we just slide our hands outside of the manacle?
From all the age and decay at this point, you could probably slide them off, though it's probably going to slop the skin off the hands.
Oh man, that's gross. Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, they can do that.
Okay, yeah. You just managed to kind of slide it right off, and yes, the skin does peel back from the bone.
Are there any blankets or anything to cover her with?
Roll survival.
Also, doesn't somebody have a bag of holding? Couldn't we just wrap her up really well and then give her a proper burial?
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Bag's pretty packed.
What's with people with bags of holding and packing them to the brim?
I don't see shit.
Yeah, you're kind of dumbfounded by what you just found down here, Flint, and especially what she just told you.
I would like to pull out that dress that I had originally stuck in there, and I want to like slice it to where I make it into more of a blanket, and then I'll cover her with that.
Well, Tybalt actually did find some potato sacks down there.
Oh, never mind then. Never mind.
All right, so we're gonna leave her here since the bag of holding is full. Because this is about as good a burial she's gonna.
Well, we can. Well, I don't know if we'll be able to make it back anytime soon, but
I'm sorry you died, ma'am. Here's this potato sack.
All right, I cover her up. I'm gonna head back.
Okay. You all make your way back upstairs to the hallway. And she did say that it was upstairs and to the left.
Yeah, I'd like to go. Oh, look at that.
oh boy. Well, of course, we get in this place while Verna's not here.
I definitely described this to Brad.
Damn.
This lady had some treasures.
Hey, Jinx. So, your bag of holding's pretty full, huh?
Well,
Must
maybe
suck.
I could have dumped some stuff out.
What you've come upon is Lady Grey's trophy room.
I'll put this up. What's magical in this shit?
There's magic all over this fucking place.
Is this gold right here? Gold and silver and copper?
Hang on. It is
Okay.
actually too hard to pinpoint the different types of magic that are in this room, Tybalt.
There's that much magic just radiating from this room.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're supposed to stick that key you got in these statues' asses.
It's a house key.
I don't know that. Could be a key to unlock
What is the
something
big
else.
diamond? Is that radiating magic?
No, actually, it's not. It's just a massive diamond that seems to be sitting in the middle of this case. However,
I'm
it
gonna go
does.
start.
No one grab anything. Let's make sure we check for traps.
No, by massive, do you mean by, like, probably pretty heavy?
Yeah,
Or-
probably pretty heavy.
Um,
Your dwarf could probably appraise it for you.
if only we had a dwarf that could do that.
Who's big duck dodge right now? That's what I see in my.
And yes, Flint, that is piles of gold and silver that seem to be just kind of lofted over into the corner.
Start looking for traps, I guess.
Check for traps. Can we just
No.
check the room?
Even though that Secret Agent Bear wanted to go home, it's still Secret Agent Bear time.
With your detect magic, Tybalt, you can look for magical traps with more precise investigation checks. Anyone else who wants to look for mundane traps, they can do that.
Yeah, I'll look for mundane.
I don't need
traps.
any of that fancy stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
I'm
for
a
the
god.
magic traps. Do you want me to just roll an investigation? Or...
Yes, just a general investigation. Actually, roll Arcana.
Is that what we need to be rolling?
No, you need to be rolling investigation.
I'll roll an investigation.
Can I have a do-over?
No.
Hold on, I'm gonna add Dark One's luck to that, an extra D10.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
13.
13. Okay. Flint, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Jinx, it doesn't look like there's any like physical traps set up in here, based that you can tell. Violet, oh my god, this shit's shiny.
Ooh.
Tybalt, let's see.
Slowly approaching.
You can't pinpoint it, but you do feel a strong source of transmutation magic in the room.
But I can't tell from you. So I'm gonna be like, there's a trap here. There's a magic trap. Something I just can't pinpoint.
Well, that's fantastic. I don't see any mundane traps.
I see shiny.
I don't know how to look for magical traps, or do I? I don't know.
Let's look for your do you know what the case looks like you're looking for?
Yes, it's a box with pretty little roses on it engraved into it.
Does anybody see or feel anything that
It
resembles
will
that?
also have the seal that you all saw before.
I don't know.
The
Let's
seal of the
see.
black rose?
Do I see a box with that rose on it?
Yeah, it's right underneath that giant ass diamond in the middle of the room.
Uh-huh. Hey, figured that one.
Definitely.
Okay.
Obviously, this can't be trapped.
I guess you could grab like the generic gold and stuff. I mean, like we still do need that to run our army.
Wait a minute. Does anybody have a pouch?
I mean, we have backpacks.
I need a pouch. Of a very specific reason for this.
What
Pouch?
type of pouch?
I'm about to Indiana Jones the shit out of this.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, no, you're not.
Hold up, let me see if I have a pouch.
This can't end poorly.
I do have a bag full of ball bearings.
Before we go Indiana Jones, can we check to see if we see anything cool back here?
Sure. But I really want that.
Yeah, roll another investigation check just to see if you can pick up anything. And let me get the good book.
Plant.
What?
All investigated?
Booze in here?
Huh?
Booze. Here. Is it here?
Where, here?
Any
There,
kegs?
there are some kegs full of what look to be some kind of really fine wine.
Yeah. Alcohol. 5 feet in front of you.
Let's see.
Straight ahead.
Tybalt, you find about 2,500 gold.
What about me? I've been standing over here.
Yeah, I told you there's gold and silver over there.
I want some.
It's gonna go to all of us.
Yeah, I was about to say, if we come out of here and somebody tells me that we didn't find any gold, somebody's getting bear hugged next week.
Get out of
It's gonna
Vernon.
go into our like generic like bank.
Let's see. Flint, you find about 1,500 gold.
I mean, is that sufficient for the 2 piles? Or are we all going over and searching for gold?
I mean, y'all can search for whatever you want. I'm giving you what you can find through all of this, because I'm sure you're looking for, like, magic
I'm
items
searching
and
through the
shit.
boxes.
Magic
Well,
items,
just-
so-
I mean to say that we're not going to go investigate the same pile of money.
You might find something the other person doesn't.
God damn it.
There's
I have to go
I'm-
search money that's been searched.
I'm doing this area over here at the moment through the boxes.
Alright,
you-
investigate this money.
Hang on, let me resolve Jenks real quick.
All good.
Let's see. What was 13?
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Where's my... Come on. That is a... Jinx, you find 1,000 gold, and you find a vial that looks like it has fire swirling around inside of it.
Well, that's interesting.
What? Do all the kegs look the same?
Violets.
Scoop up some gold that these losers didn't find.
Violet, you find 3,000 gold.
Damn.
And you find like a keg of a healing potion.
There.
Wait.
There's y'all's healer.
I'm calling this fire in a bottle. I don't know what to call.
So it's an entire keg filled of like the liquid you would find in a healing potion,
It's like a
or
small.
it's like a barrel with so many healing potions in it.
It's one barrel full of healing potion, but it's like a small pony keg.
Oh, okay. I was like, am I just carrying a keg on my back out of here? We can go over how that works later, but
Think of like one of those keg cups that you could like hold in your hand.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's that.
Can I investigate the boxes I'm in front of?
Yes. Brad, you find 750 gold.
This keg here.
That keg. That is not a keg. That is a pillar.
Oh,
Flint, you said this was a keg.
That's not a keg. It's a pillar. Sorry, my bad. That's why it has a torch on it.
okay. What's in this keg?
Right here. What are these? Can I investigate these?
Those seem to be suits of armor of some kind. You can investigate those. Tybalt, you got an 18 on your investigation. Ooh, that's fun. Tybalt, you find a small case that appears to have several little vials of what look to be different colored inks.
Okay.
I want to check those armor things.
And Flint, the armor that you find back there. Let me check one thing real quick.
Sorry, Carson. What was the magic you said I saw
Yikes.
from the magic trap that's around there somewhere?
Sorry, say it again.
What's cool? Transmutation. Transmutation would be the type of magic, let's say just hypothetically, that would animate these giants, like we're looking at the diamond.
Probably, yeah. Flint, what you find there is a... excuse me. Okay, I'm good. You find several what seem to be iron plate pieces. However, you find a mithril helmet.
This is like D&D Christmas.
I know, right? Merry Christmas to us. Merry Christmas to us.
And also, so that Verna's character doesn't feel left out, she's getting over here and checking this barrel with me.
Okay.
This bitch gonna crawl in it.
It's a
She
giant.
tiny.
It's a giant barrel of wine. Lots of wine.
Oh, we've already established that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I got out of that was I found a couple of iron plate pieces
Mm-hmm.
and a mithril helmet that I should get appraised.
Probably.
Okay, got it. Got it marked down.
I want to check the other side of the armor.
All right. Roll it. Or was that your 9?
That was my 9.
Okay.
Unless you want me to roll again. I would love her.
No, you just find some more iron plate pieces. It looks like Flint found the helmet, so...
Stupid iron plates.
Can I investigate the stone statues? Also, are they emitting any magic?
Guys, if we take too long here, uninvited guests may show up. We may
I'm
want to
gonna
figure
take,
this out.
Yeah, we need to figure the trap out.
I'm gonna take 3 of these jars of expired shit and fill them up with this one.
Okay, yeah. You dump out that old nasty crap, and then you fill up that very fine wine.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 5 instead of 3.
Okay. So you get 5 bottles.
Is there
of
any
this-
more?
5 bottles of
Is there any more?
fine mystery wine. Go ahead, Flint. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I kept interrupting you. Is there any more investigation that can be done on these boxes over here?
Probably not. It looks like you guys have sifted through most everything that you can find there. Jinx, I
Okay.
will say you did manage to find a breastplate.
Oh, a breastplate.
All right.
So I
So,
have a strong suspicion that the trap is like centered on his box. So like, how do I do another investigation check?
Just roll another investigation check.
if we all hold hands and think hard enough, the power of friendship will point us to the right answer. Because that certainly won't.
Does this breastplate seem like there's anything special about it? Just normal breastplate?
It's just a mundane breastplate. And
All right, I'm gonna throw it on then.
okay.
Can we investigate? Can I investigate this one statue that's right in front of me?
You can. Jinx is stripping, and okay.
A good girl.
Tybalt, based on what you can tell, there doesn't seem to be any runes or anything that's attached to this that you can see. There's some faint magic, but it's almost like the trap might have been triggered already. It's hard to tell.
All right, guys. It doesn't look like there's any room for a trap, so I think we should grab it and run.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, let me finish changing.
Would it be possible to just examine the like the box itself here in further detail, or would our previous check have
Yeah, I would
done
try to
that?
examine everything that's right here.
No, I just meant for traps and stuff. Like with this specific thing, like if there's any wires or anything. Or would you say our previous checks already done that?
Your previous checks have already done that. You didn't find anything.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready for this?
Yeah, make sure you grab that diamond too.
How big is the diamond?
It's large. It's probably about as big as your head.
Oh, well, that should fit then. I should have enough room for that.
Holy
imagine
shit, that's like
really
500 carats.
that's money right there. All right, so open the door and be ready to run.
Do you want to just head back the way we came?
That's what I'm saying. Be ready.
Okay, I thought you meant open a door
We're
like
gonna
this.
go back to her room and take that secret passage, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go back the sneaky way. Okay, so on the count of 3. 1,
I'll be there to help
Some
you.
of this stuff
2.
unique. And
You
people
grab
are
the
big
drive.
here.
Hold up.
There's something to think about.
Is this a door right here?
Yeah.
Can I investigate it, see if it's locked?
I mean, it should be wide open currently.
Oh, it's wide open?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
You
I
can't
can't
move through.
see anything. No.
Can you move through there?
Yeah, I can move to
Yeah,
there.
so it's open then.
Can we
Yeah, but I
barricade
can't.
the door?
My. So it's like pitch black in here.
Right, but
Yeah, I
it's,
can't.
It's open, but it's not open. So
Okay.
crap. Hang on, I gotta.
See what I'm getting at? It's pitch black. I
Right,
can't
because
see
I
it.
haven't revealed it.
Quit hiding things, you bitch.
Close
Wait,
the
are
door.
we going back to where we came? Not sure.
Close the door, please.
I think back the way they came was probably the safest bet.
You want to go back that way, or you want to continue forward?
Just send
Well,
Tybalt
if we
back the other
have
way. Make sure it's
everything
still.
we came for. Like
And
we
there's-
confirmed that she's dead. We found her body, and then we have the box. Outside of that, I don't think we
Probably
did anything.
still people in here somewhere.
But are we
There's
trying
definitely
to still shit her here at this point? You know, like
I think we grab what we came for and get the hell out of here.
that's what I'm saying.
Fine.
Somebody go back. Make sure it's clear. We'll grab this and
I
go.
need a sleight of hand from Jinx.
All right, ready.
And I'm helping her.
You're gonna grab the diamond. I'm grabbing the box.
All right.
Let's
Uh,
go.
Are we Indiana Jones in this?
Good luck, guys.
Drop your ball bearings as soon as you grab yours.
Oh, this seems like a terrible idea.
This is terrible.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Don't forget I'm helping. I may not even have needed to help you.
Well, I'm getting help. I can fish the crit.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to get a chance to help him on this because you've got to have it done in a moment's notice.
Okay, well, 19 then.
He rolled a 0 again. There was an atomic bomb hidden under that button. You're a fool. The world go boom now.
Turn around. Black hair is standing behind us. Thank you. I'll take that.
Jinx, as you reach out and you lift this case slightly, are you grabbing the case and the diamond?
No, I was not grabbing the diamond. I was grabbing the case.
Just the case. Okay.
Yes.
I'm grabbing the diamond.
You are okay, well, I'm going to need a sleight of hand from you.
What I gotta be sneaky about this? I'm just cupping it, yanking.
Oh, okay.
So, as soon as, she goes to make her move, I'm taking diamond.
Okay. Jinx, you manage to grab the box with no problem as you snake your hand up underneath the case. Violet, you go to reach for it.
I'm backing up.
And the door slams shut.
No!
We're outside, though, right?
You are outside.
So,
Why would you do this to us?
what are you talking about?
As
I'm gonna go
one
back
of the
and tell Brad-
statues right in front of you starts to
Whoa,
move.
whoa. What part of me needed sleight of hand? I'm not the one switching an item with it.
That's just not the point.
Well, it sounds like the point. I'm literally catching a dead weight and moving it.
The point is, yeah, you moved it. Like that's the
Well, so we miscalculated the trigger.
Okay.
I go to relay what happened to Brad. What happened?
I don't know where I am.
So
I grab Brad's hand.
Who is that?
So the door is closed here?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, at least Verna's in here.
Is
hell's
this door
that?
still open?
That door's closed too. All the doors have closed. As the diamond falls into your hands, Violet, this womp, womp, womp,
How big is this
womp starts to go off. And this statue in the back starts to move. This thing's probably about 15-20 feet tall.
You got this. You got this.
Wait, so what's this? What is this door made of?
Stone.
Flint. Flint.
I have a really dumb idea. I'm not sure would work.
Flint. Yes, Flint. That's what I was gonna ask you. Got a box of these.
And that is where we will end for tonight.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Weak.
Sorry, don't want to go too late, especially after fucking evil session ran for 7 hours.
Holy shit! Y'all ran 7 hours last Monday, or Monday before.
Yeah.
Well, and the fact that Verna's not here.
Verna's
and
not
she's
here,
stuck
too.
In the room with,
Yep.
and she's stuck in the room with you.